Jai Shri Prabhu.
Hare Krishna
Please
Prabhu,
accept
please
my
accept my
humble
Hare
obeisance. Hare
Krishna
Krishna.
Prabhupada.
All glories to all of you. Hari Bol.
Hare Krishna Prabhu, Jai Shri Prabhu.
Jai Prabhupada. Hari Bol. Just a minute. When Paul Dilip was trying to talk to me, ask him to come to Ishtakotila. Huh? I'll talk to him later. Jai Nityananda Ram ki Jai, Nityananda Trayodashi ki Jai.
Jai.
Hari Bol. So how are you all doing? How was the day?
Nice Prabhu, very good.
Good.
So far, good.
Others still joining?
Yes Prabhu, he's still joining me.
Hare Krishna, Mauri Prabhu. How are you? Good?
Hare Krishna, I'm fine. And you?
Yeah, good, doing good.
Good.
Nityananda Prabhu ki Jai.
Hi.
You all fasted today?
Yes Prabhu.
Yes, Prabhu. Half day fasting,
Like,
Prabhu.
Yes, Prabhu.
Yesterday, we did the Ekadashi, no Prabhu. So we took some rice of Jagannath Puri and we still fast until 12. Then we eat
Sorry, I cannot hear.
yesterday is in Ekadashi, no Prabhu. So we had some.
Yesterday is not Ekadashi. Day before yesterday, Ekadashi.
Yes, Prabhu. Day before. Okay. Oh, okay. Yes, Prabhu. We have fasted until 12. I am confused. Yesterday also we did like Ekadashi living. So I confused. Sorry.
Off that fan. Okay, very happy to see Vivek Prabhu. You are very regular in morning japa nowadays. Happy to see that.
So all your mercy, Prabhu.
Today I came for chanting I woke up early today. I came 3:30 chanting. Vivek Prabhu is chanting there.
Hari Bol.
Hari Bol. All
No,
glories to
Prabhu.
you.
Oh, your mercy, Prabhu.
Today, I could not sleep after 2:30. I woke up by 2:30, so I came for japa. Then I saw Vivek Prabhu and Shrikant Prabhu, Jani Prabhu, Varun Prabhu was also there. 3:30. Of course, Devalay Prabhu was there. He's Shrikant Prabhu also here. He has joined. All of them were chanting in the morning. I'm very happy to see that. Okay, so Sami Prabhu, you can explain what is the agenda today? Who are all what topic? Just a minute. Okay. Huh? Okay. இது மனுஷன் கிடைக்குமான்னு பார்ப்போம். இல்ல இது இப்பதானே சொன்னாங்க அந்த ஐடியா. நாளைக்கு வருவீங்கல்ல? இல்ல இது இங்க கிடைச்சாதான் இல்லைன்னா மனுஷன்ல கிடைச்சாதான் இது இல்லைன்னா வேற சரி இது கிடைக்கும்னு நினைக்கிறேன்.
காமிச்சிட்டீங்கல்ல,
அனுப்புறேன்.
காமிச்சு விடுங்க.
ஜிபேயா ஃபோன் பே?
ஜிபே
Prabhu, you keep preparing the topic, huh? Just 2 minutes, I'll be back.
Yes, Prabhu.
Number சொல்லுங்க.
7845.
Is here everyone's names? Can everyone confirm?
444?
343.
34?
It is Prabhu, it's pinned. You can check who voted that time.
Narayani.
Yeah.
But not everyone wrote the topic that they're gonna read or explain. There's Debalai
Yes,
Prabhu,
I
Mohit
think
Prabhu,
yeah.
but Gianni Prabhu cannot maybe join. Then Drona Prabhu, Shama Govinda Prabhu.
Message போடுங்க மீட்டிங் இருக்கேன்.
We'll ask
3000.
now, Prabhu, the devotees. So they will be
Okay, so yes, Prabhu, like who is that? Can you have a list of people? How many people are talking today?
There is, I think, 5 people. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, 5 people.
Only 5. I thought 17 people.
Yes, Prabhu.
actually
some
Prabhu,
people
19.
to
Prabhu,
join.
19 people. So actually 19 devotees they voted, but some devotees they actually told that what kind of topic they will explain or read.
Okay.
And Gianni Prabhu will join later, maybe, and then he will explain.
Hare
So
Krishna
who are
Prabhu, please
five?
accept my humble obeisances always, Srila Prabhupada.
Hare Krishna, Dandavat Pranam, Jai Prabhupada. Who is this?
Prabhu, this is Aditya.
Okay, very well. Yes, how are you? Didn't see you for a long time. Sometime 3-4 days.
Yes, yes, Prabhu. No, last week I came, Prabhu, Sunday.
Yeah. No, not to the temple for the
Japa session.
morning
Yes,
japa.
Prabhu. I got late day before yesterday. Now I had I was sick for the past 2 days. I'll once again be regular, Prabhu. I'll get back on track by tomorrow. Today I woke up at 10:30 in the morning. I got very late today.
Very good.
Actually, Prabhu, I just wanted to ask if we can repeat the pastimes because uh, I mean I have read the Jagai Madai pastime, and that is something I've known for a long while. After that, I tried to read some other pastimes, but I don't think I can explain any of those except the Jagai Madai pastime, Prabhu.
Meanwhile, you can try to prepare, no, something.
Okay, Prabhu.
You can be the last, you can hear others saying.
Yes, Prabhu.
Meanwhile, you quickly go through your Veda base and try to get some topics.
Yes, Prabhu.
It will be a good opportunity to glorify Lord Nityananda.
Yes, Prabhu. Yes, Prabhu.
Okay, once again, I welcome all of you who have come for today is Nityananda Trayodashi celebration. I think let this be a start. I think we should be having a more similar festivals. It's like a virtual festival, we can say. So we can use this opportunity to glorify the Lord.
Yes.
And also, you also will get opportunity to speak. Not always hearing, na? Sometimes also, you also get opportunity to speak, and we also can hear how much you learned. Okay, so let this be a start. So from now onwards, whenever the festival comes, we will make it as a habit that evening we all come together and glorify the Lord and the acharyas. So you all can share a specific pastimes or something about And next is Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur appearance day. Is a 150th appearance special year. So we can have a nice celebration in the evening. You all can prepare some pastimes of Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur or some philosophy of Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur also okay.
Yes,
So
sir.
there are so many things to talk about. Okay, so maybe we can give a small introduction to Lord Nityananda Prabhu. So we can go to Chaitanya Charitamrita, Adi Leela, chapter 5, that explains about Lord Nityananda. Yeah, very deep. So yeah, you can open that particular thing. Or you can share, like, what do you know about Lord Nityananda? Who can say?
He's the
Who is Lord
incarnation of
Nityananda?
Lord Balaram.
He's what?
He's the incarnation of Lord Balaram.
Incarnation of Lord Balaram.
So from Nityananda's mercy we can get to Radha Krishna. We can go we can go for like directly we can't go. So if Nityananda mercy is there, we can go like that.
Now you should speak little louder so others also can hear you. Vivek Prabhu.
Like
Of course,
yes,
I heard what you said. Next time you try to speak louder. So without the mercy of Lord Nityananda, you cannot get Radha Krishna mercy. Next.
Nityananda Prabhu is Adi Guru Prabhu.
Nityananda is Adi Guru, very good. You know one thing, like in Gaudiya Math, mostly they say all glories to Guru and Gauranga, right?
Yes, Prabhu. They don't have details.
Do you know the Guru is who is the Guru? They say Guru and Gauranga, right?
Yes, Prabhu.
Who is the Guru?
Nityananda Prabhu.
Huh?
Nityananda Prabhu.
Yeah,
Nityananda
that
Prabhu.
it's actually Nityananda Prabhu, not one spiritual master. When you say all glories to Guru and Gauranga, it means that represent Nityananda and Gauranga. So even I was thinking long time that Guru means our own, his own Guru. But later only came to know that Guru and Gauranga means Nityananda and Gauranga. Then
He always appears before Krishna.
always appear before Krishna. But Rama Avatar appeared later.
Oh, yes, Prabhu.
Yeah, sometimes we come later also.
Yes, Prabhu.
But he always want to serve the Lord. Actually, Chaitanya Charitamrita, chapter 5, verse number, if I'm not wrong, it is 3. No, not that. Verse number 4, you can see. Verse number 4 that explains Sarvavatari Krishna Savyam Bhagavan Tanhar Dvitiya Dekha Sri Balarama. So can you show the verse? Cannot hear you. Swami Prabhu.
Is it now?
You are mute. Yeah. You can read this. Who want to read this?
Can I read too?
Yeah.
Translation. The Supreme Personality of Godhead Krishna is the fountainhead of all incarnation. Lord Balarama is his second body.
So they are one person. It's not like they are 2 person. It is his second body. It means, you must understand that they are non-different actually. So he is also Sankarshan. He is Karanodaka Sai Vishnu. He is a Garbhodaka Sai Vishnu. He is Shirodaka Sai Vishnu. And he is also Ananta. So it is, and Ananta is, Ananta is also expansion of Shankarshan. But Nityananda is Sankarshan itself. That's why even Ananta, Chaitanya Charitamrita says that Ananta is struggling to glorify the glories of Lord Shankaracharya. Sankarshan. So that is the of Lord Nityananda. Lord Nityananda is actually elder to Lord Chaitanya. He is elder because he appeared in 1574. 1574. And Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, which year appeared? 1474, sorry. 1474. Nityananda appeared in 1474.
Chaitanya 1478, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu.
Chaitanya was 1484. 1484.
1480?
84, I think.
86.
1478.
And Advaita Acharya appeared on 1434. So Advaita Acharya is almost the age of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's father. But whereas Nityananda Prabhu is like a brother, elder brother. So he appeared 13 years before Lord Chaitanya. Lord Chaitanya, Lord Nityananda was living in Vrindavan, in a place called Sringaravata. You know Sringaravata? Where is Sringaravata? In Vrindavan? Who knows where is Sringaravata in Vrindavan? Any Brajabasis here? Or any Delhi people? Varun Prabhu?
It is not Vamshi word.
Huh?
It is not Vamshi word. Means,
No, not Vanshivat.
Nidhivan Prabhuji.
Not Nidhivan. It is actually a part of, it's actually part of Seva Kunj, nearby Seva Kunj, we can say. It is a walking distance from Radha Damodar temple. And it's in between Radha Damodar temple and Govinda Ghat. That is more famous place is the Cheer Ghat. That Vastrahara Leela happened, no? Krishna stealing the dress of gopis. So it is somewhere nearby Shringarvat. So Shringarvata is the place where Krishna was decorating Radharani. That's why it is Shringarvata. So when Nityananda Prabhu, when he was in like Vrindavan, he was in Shringarvata. He was doing devotional service Shringarvat. And then he got to know that Lord Chaitanya is going to appear in Navadvip. And as soon as he heard that, he left Vrindavan and went to Navadvip. So I mean, he heard already appeared. Yeah, he heard he already appeared. Chaitanya already appeared. So Nityananda Prabhu went to Mayapur, and then when Nityananda Prabhu is coming, and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu knows that Nityananda Prabhu is coming. So there is a place called Ishodhyan. Ishodhyan, that is near Mayapur Ghat. Near Mayapur Ghat, there is a Gaudiya Math now, Ishodhyan. Remember
Yes, Prabhu.
Dilip Prabhu?
Confluence of Jalangi River
Yes,
and
Prabhu.
Hooghly.
Dilip, remember? I was showing.
Yes, Prabhu. Gaudiya Math.
Yeah, it's a
No, it
Gaudiya
is
Math.
Gaudiya Math.
Gaudiya Math. Somebody was saying something?
Confluence of Jalangi River and Hooghly. You can say Ganga.
Sorry?
Confluence of Jalangi River and Ganga. Confluence. That place.
Yeah, I'm not sure about that. Maybe. Yeah, I'm not sure about that. It is Mayapur Ghat, they say, near Mayapur Ghat. That is a point where there is a place, Ishodhyan. And that is the place, Ishodhyan, Isha. The two Isha, they are meditating on each other. So Ishodhyan, that is a place Lord Chaitanya sent his assistants to stop Nityananda Prabhu there, and he went there, and then they met each other, and then they got into ecstasy. They were remembering all their pastimes as Krishna, Balaram, how they were enjoying the pastime. So these are all mentioned actually. For that only I brought this book. I think it is here. Let me check. Ishodhyan, exactly coming the place. Ishodhyana. So maybe I can read the pastimes of Ishodhyan. Then we can go to your sessions. Ishodhyan. This is where Lord Chaitanya and Lord Nityananda first met. So let me talk about these pastimes. Okay, and then we'll go further. Sri Gaura Nityananda Gaudiya Mata temple is said to mark the site where the house of Nandanacharya used to stand. So this is a place of the house of Nandanacharya. This temple is between ISKCON temple and the boat Ghat to Navadvip. That is Mayapur Ghat. So ISKCON to Mayapur Ghat. In between, the road is there now. That goat. Prabhupada Ghat. Prabhupada where? Prabhupada took bath. You have to go further to that. The area from confluence of Ganga and the Saraswati up to the Samadhi of Srila Prabhupada is known as Ishodhyan, the Lord's garden. This is where Nandanacharya had his house. Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur explains in his Navadvip Bhava Taranga, in the southern portion of Mayapur, on the bank of the river Ganga and very near its junction with the river Saraswati. So this is a place Ganga and Saraswati meet. Is the extensive grove called Ishodhyana, the Lord's garden. May that garden be the place of my eternal devotion. In the garden, my Lord, Sri Satchinandana performs his midday pastimes along with his devotees. Seeing the brilliance of this grove, I shall be reminded of Radhakunda and Braja. May all these areas be eternally visible to my eyes. This is Bhaktivinoda Thakur is talking. Huge trees, dark vines appear very dense among the foliage there, or various types of birds singing the transcendental glories of Lord Gauranga. In the garden, there is a large lake and an extremely opulent temple glowing with pure gold inlaid with diamonds as well as blue and yellow sapphires. The materialistic, with their eyes bewildered by the illusions of material sense perceptions and who are envious of the Lord, can never see these groves. Rather, they see only a small piece of land covered with thorns, periodically thrown into the utter disruption by the forceful flooding of the river. Navadvipa Bhava Taranga. It's a quote from that. Okay, the meeting of Sri Gauranga and Nityananda at Nandanacharya house. Jania Aile Jhada Navadvipa Pure, Asya Rahila Nandanacharya Ghare. Chaitanya Bhagavat, Madhya Kanda, 3rd chapter, 123 verse. As soon as Lord Nityananda realized that Lord Chaitanya had manifested himself, he quickly went to Navadvipa. When he arrived, he resided in the house of Nandanacharya. So this is the first meeting of Nityananda and Chaitanya. As soon as Lord Nityananda realized Chaitanya manifested himself, he quickly went to Navadvip. And when he arrived, he stayed in Nandanacharya house. This is a verse spoken by, who spoke Chaitanya Bhagavata? Chaitanya Bhagavata was written by?
Vrindavan Das Thakur.
Yes, Vrindavan Das Thakur is writing this. Lord Nityananda was staying in Vrindavan. This is what I was saying. Lord Nityananda was staying in Vrindavan, waiting until Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu manifested his Sankirtana pastimes in Navadvipa. When Lord Nityananda came to know that Sri Gauranga Mahaprabhu had started his Sankirtana movement, he traveled to Navadvip Dham. Until then, he was waiting in Vrindavan. He was staying in the Sringaravat. He was also staying in the place where Raghunath Das Goswami Samadhi and Bhajan Kudri is there. You know that Radhakund, there is Janavi Mata's Baitak. And that is the place where Nityananda Prabhu also was doing tapasya. That is why Nityananda Prabhu, after he left the planet, Janava Mataji went to that place. And then she was doing her bhajana there. And then she initiated Raghunath Das Goswami. And then, she was also preaching there, Nandanacharya was very happy to receive Lord Nityananda at his house, where he offered him a place to stay and also arranged for his prasada. Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu understood that Lord Nityananda had reached Navadvipa. He felt great happiness within his heart and informed all the Vaishnavas. My dear brothers, within the next 2 or 3 days, a great personality will come here. Chaitanya is telling. But no one could understand about whom the Lord was talking. So Chaitanya is saying, within 2-3 days, a great personality is going to come here. But nobody understands who is the person. One morning, after Lord Gaurachandra had concluded his worship of Lord Vishnu, he came to meet with the devotees. The Lord said, today I had a very wonderful dream. A great chariot called Taladvaja came and stopped in front of my house. Sitting on that chariot was a great personality with a huge body. He was holding a club over his shoulder, and in his left hand was a kamandalu pot bound to a stick. He was wearing a blue cloth, had a blue turban on his head, and wonderful earring was hanging from his left ear. Upon seeing this character, I felt he had the mood of Haladra, Lord Balarama. He asked 10 or 20 times, "Is this the house of Nimai Pandita? Is this the house of Nimai Pandita?" He looked like a great Avaduta. I have never seen such a personality. I felt very respectful to him and asked him, "Oh, great personality, who are you?" He smiled and said, "I am your brother. Tomorrow we will meet with each other." So you understood that. So Nityananda came with the dream of Chaitanya, and then he told that, "I am your brother, we will meet tomorrow." From this dream, I think a great person must have come to Navadvipa. I have told you before that very soon we will meet a great personality. Oh Haridasa, oh Srinivasa, please go and find out whether he has already arrived. By the order of Lord, both the Haridasa and Srinivasa went to search for him all over Navadvip. But they could not find such a personality anywhere. After searching for him all over for 9 hours, they finally came back to Lord Gaurachandra and informed him, "We searched for this personality everywhere in the houses of all the Vaishnavas, sannyasis, grahasthas, even in the homes of the atheists, but we could not find him anywhere. We have searched all over Navadvipa, but we have not gone to other villages." Upon hearing this, Lord Gaurachandra smiled and explained to them how this personality, Lord Nityananda, is very confidential. Not everyone can find him unless Lord Gauranga himself reveals him. He cannot be found. Lord Gauranga said, "All of you come with me. We will go and search for him together." So Lord Chaitanya went along with them. Lord Gaurachandra, along with the devotees, went to Nandanacharya house. There they saw this great jewel among all persons. He was as effulgent as millions of suns. He was in immense meditative bliss and was always laughing. Mahaprabhu understood his great devotion and along with all his associates offered obeisances to him. All stood there with respect. No one said a word. They just looked on silently. Lord Vishwambara stood in front of that personality. He recognized Lord Nityananda, the Lord of his life. Lord Nityananda also recognized his Lord. In ecstasy, Lord Nityananda became stunned and looked upon Lord Vishwambara with undeviated focused attention in such a way that it seemed as if he was licking with his tongue, drinking through his eyes, embracing with his arms, and smelling through his nose. Thus, Nityananda became silent and motionless. Everyone was surprised to see this, but Lord Gauraraya could understand everything. In order to reveal Lord Nityananda Swarupa to everyone, Lord Gaurachandra devised a plan. He made an indication to Srivasa Pandit to recite a verse from Srimad Bhagavatam, understanding the desire of the Lord. Srivasa Pandit recited the following verse. Bharhapidam nadavara vapuhu karna yodaka karnikaram bibrat vashaha kanaka kapisham Vaijayantim Jamalam Randran Venur Adhara Sudaya Purayam Gopa Vrindair Vrindaranyam Swapadaramanam Pravishit Gita Kirtihi. Meaning, wearing a peacock feather ornament upon his head, blue Karnikara flowers on his ears, yellow garment as brilliant as gold, and Vaijayanti garland, Lord Krishna exhibited his transcendental form as the greatest of dancers as he entered the forest of Vrindavana, beautifying it with the marks of his footprints. He filled the holes of his flute with the nectar of his lips, and the cowherd boys sang his glory. So, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu explained about the glories of Lord Krishna. As soon as Lord Nityananda heard this verse, he immediately fell down and lost his external consciousness. When Lord Nityananda fainted in ecstasy, Lord Gauranga instructed Srivasa Acharya to recite more and more. By hearing again and again, Lord Nityananda regained his external consciousness and started to cry. Hearing the words repeatedly increased his ecstasy, and he started roaring like a lion. He was jumping high in the air and falling in the ground. Everyone was thinking that his bones would break. Even the Vaishnavas were afraid, what to speak of others. Everyone prayed Lord Krishna, saying, please save him, please save him. Lord Nityananda was rolling on the ground, his whole body drenched with tears. He was looking at the face of Vishwambara and breathing heavily, experiencing ecstasy within his heart and laughing loudly. Sometimes he was dancing, sometimes he was bending down, sometimes he was beating on his arms, and at other times he was jumping, which was very amazing sight. By seeing this most wonderful ecstasy due to madness of Lord Krishna, Sri Gauranga cried along with all the Vaishnavas. Constantly, the happiness increased. No one was able to catch hold of Lord Nityananda. And after their failed attempts, Lord Vishwambara himself took Lord Nityananda onto his lap. As soon as Lord Nityananda reached the lap of Vishwambara, he became quiet and surrendered his life to him. Lord Nityananda was floating in the water of love of Sri Chaitanya. He looked exactly like Lakshmana when he was hurt by the Shakti weapon of Indrajit. And Vishwambara looked exactly like Ramachandra. You see, in Ramalila, when Indrajit, attempted to kill Lakshman, so Lakshman fell down on the floor, and Lord Ramachandra put Lakshman on his lap. So everybody is remembering of this sight. Nityananda is lying on Lord Chaitanya's lap. So it appears like Lakshman is lying on the lap of Lord Ramachandra. Lord Nityananda fainted, pierced by arrows of Prema Bhakti. So this time, Lord Nityananda was attacked by Prema Bhakti, not the weapon by Indrajit. Lord Gaurachandra was crying, holding Nityananda. After some time, Lord Nityananda regained his external consciousness, and the devotees started chanting Hari Hari and Jaya Jaya. Nityananda and Gauranga just looked at each other without saying anything as tears flowed from their eyes. Then Lord Gauranga started glorifying Lord Nityananda by saying, today is very auspicious day because I have seen Bhakti Yoga in you, which is the essence of all the Vedas. Without the energy of Ishvara, now, how can anyone exhibit tears and other symptoms like this? By serving you, one will get Krishna Bhakti. We have come to purify all 14 planetary systems. You are the personification of Krishna Bhakti. Now I understand that Krishna has brought you here to give me your association, which will definitely deliver me. After glorifying Nityananda for some time, Lord Gauranga asked fearfully, can you kindly tell me, where have you come from? Nityananda, who has a childlike nature and was talking like a child, said, I had set off for Tirtha Yatra, pilgrimage. I went to see all holy places of Sri Krishna, but wherever I went, I saw only empty places without Krishna. I asked some gentleman why this was so. Why are all the Simhasana empty? Oh, my dear brothers, please tell me in which direction Krishna has gone. They replied that Krishna has gone to Gaudadesh. Just a few days ago, he went to Nadia after visiting Gaya. There is a great Harinama Sankirtana happening in Nadia. Some said Lord Narayana has appeared there. I heard deliverer of fallen souls appeared in Nadia. Hearing this great news, a fallen soul like me had come here. Mahaprabhu said, we are all very fortunate that a great devotee like you had arrived here. By seeing the flow of bliss in you, we have been blessed today. So that is a pastime. Thus Lord Nityananda and Lord Gaurachandra met each other at the Nandanacharya house. Whoever listened this description will become free from material bondage and receive pure Krishna Bhakti. Yeah. Jai. So this is from the expert of Bhaktivinoda Thakur. So this is a very unique pastimes. This is the place. It's the temple there now. Nandanacharya house, Ishodhyan. Okay, thus I conclude mine. So who is the next?
Hare Krishna Prabhu, Dandavat Pranam, Jai Shri Prabhupada. So can I start?
Yeah, I can start, but let us start with seniors, no? Swami Prabhu is
Hare,
there. You
Okay,
can
so
Hare Krishna Prabhu.
So,
I have one book
like,
named Navadvip Mahatmya. In that means Lord Chaitanya, sorry, not Lord Nityananda and Jiva Goswami. They go to all the places. So that is a pastime. I mean, he goes to all the places where Lord Chaitanya performed his pastimes. That is the 9 islands of Navadvip. I have that book. I'm reading that right now.
very good.
Okay, Hare
Yeah,
Krishna.
Lord Nityananda is the one started the Vrindavan Parikram first. He is the one started. And then it was followed by, it was done by Bhaktivinoda Thakur. And then,
Navadvip Parikram. Navadvip
yeah,
Parikrama.
Navadvip Parikram, I think Vrindavan Parikram also. No, Vrindavan Parikram. Vrindavan Parikram also. It was done by Nityananda Prabhu because they followed Nityananda Prabhu's route. And then it was started by Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur. And then, yeah, it is goes like that. Yes, Sami Prabhu, you can read. You can explain, not read, you can explain the pastime.
Hare Krishna Prabhu, Dandat Pranam, Jai Shri Prabhupada. So when
Yeah,
I
Prabhu.
was thinking my pastime, all the pastimes that I knew was taken. So then I tried to search for some new one from,
Okay.
and then I found one article about, this was one short pastime about Lord Nityananda enacting Krishna's childhood pastimes.
Okay.
So I can read that one.
Actually, you can explain is much more better. You can read some important things. Otherwise, you try to explain in your own words, it will be nice also.
Yes, Prabhu.
If possible, you can read the important quotation citations. Otherwise, you can try to explain in your words, so it will be more interesting.
Is this because I tried to find this pastime in from Chaitanya Charitamrita, but I'm not sure if this is there. So Prabhu, do you know if this is explained there about
No, it's okay.
Nityananda
You
Prabhu?
carry on. Maybe see Chaitanya Charitamrita, it does not have so much of this Adilila because Adilila was explained by Vrindavan Das Thakur. So
Yes.
Krishnadas Kaviraj is saying in a humble note that I don't want to elaborate much on Adilila because that was explained by Vrindavan Das Thakur. So I don't want to redo the work. So Vrindavan Das Thakur covers most of the pastimes of childhood pastimes of Chaitanya Nityananda.
Yes.
So maybe from Chaitanya Bhagavat.
Yes, Prabhu. Yeah, I was trying to search like where I can find this, but I couldn't find many of Lord Nityananda Prabhu's pastimes from searching. Okay, I can
So,
try to explain this.
Yeah, you can start. Yeah.
Okay, so as a child, Nitai, as he was called, had a close circle of friends, and together they used to imitate the pastimes of Krishna and his associates. And once they dressed themselves as demigods and petitioned the Lord to alleviate the burdened earth of Kali Yuga. Yeah, so they dressed themselves as they were acting as demigods, and they because earth was burdened by Kali Yuga, so they were petitioning the earth, I mean the Lord, to alleviate, to ease up the burden of earth because of Kali Yuga. So Nityananda Prabhu and his play Nityananda Prabhu and a playmate who was dressed as the ailing earth along with other children took their game to the Ganga, where they addressed Lord Vishnu. At that time, one of the children hid behind a rock and spoke in a grave voice. I will soon be born in Mathura to lighten the oppression of the earth. So they were acting like this, like the demigods. The boys enjoyed themselves as children do, while becoming completely absorbed in Krishna's Leela. On another occasion, Nitai and his friends gathered in an imitation village to celebrate the marriage of Vasudeva and Devaki, the parents of Krishna. The following day, they made their playhouse into the prison of Kamsa and enacted the entire story of Krishna's birth. Once, while acting out this episode, Nitai transformed the area into a cowherd settlement and took Krishna there. The deceiving Kamsa by substituting Yogamaya for Krishna within the prison. Yes, so they were acting these pastimes, and different devotees were acting different roles. Performing these intricately woven stories on a daily basis, the children became quite close and came to love Nitai as their natural leader and friend. He was the most imaginative among them, and they all laughed and shared joyful exchanges when he would dress them like demons. When they staged the Putana story, for example, they would engage in uproarious laughter when one of their friends pretended to suck the demoness breast like baby Krishna. Sometimes Nitai would construct demons out of toys, naming them Bakasura, Agasura, Vatsasura, and so on, and would go through the motions of battling with them and finally killing them, just like these children do with the toys. So Nitai Prabhu was doing like that. His friends were so entertained by his play acting that they would come back day after day just to see him do it again and again. Once in a while, his friends would take the roles of the elephant Kuvalayapida or the wrestlers Chanura and Mustika. Nitai would play fight with them, knock them down, and drag them off by their hair. By the end of the day, their stomachs would ache from laughter, and they would tell their parents about the great fun enjoyed with Nitai in play acting. Sometimes Nitai would bring his friends to the local milkman and have them watch him steal butter and yogurt, as Krishna did in his Vraja Leela. The milkman, of course, did not complain. In fact, he was an accomplice, setting aside excess dairy for Nitai and his friends, expecting them to show up. All the adults of Ekachakra adored Nitai. They were fascinated by this unique little boy, and they loved him as their own. Seeing his total absorption in Krishna and the avatars of Vishnu, they suspected that he might be some sort of incarnation himself. He was relentless day after day, enacting a different pastime, and did it so skillfully that his neighbors wondered, how is that he is so talented? How does he know the story so well? No one has explained all these details to him. One day he imitated Krishna's pastime of lifting Govardhan hill, with all aspects of the story acted out perfectly. On another, he constructed a replica of Vrindavan, performing many parts of Krishna's Vraja Leela with marked realism, and on still another, he pretended to steal the clothes of the gopis and visit the wives of the brahmanas engaged in sacrifice. On one occasion, one of the boys dressed as Akrura and took Krishna and Balaram away from Vrindavan on the order of Kamsa. Nitai cried in the grief, feeling the separation of the gopis. Tears of love flowed from his eyes. His acting was so authentic that it made all who watched question whether he was merely acting or in some way experiencing the part he played. This was true whether he was playing Krishna, Balaram, or even Vamana, or other incarnations of the Lord. Nitai, where have you learned all this? One of the neighborhood ladies asked. Nityananda enjoyed her question. They are my own divine pastimes, he said, and I am allowing you to see them. The townspeople laughed, shaking their heads. They did not know what to make of him. Rivo. Yeah, this was the story of Lord Nityananda Prabhu enacting the past.
Haribo.
Haribo. Haribo.
Is it done?
Yes, Prabhu. It's
Yeah,
really,
yeah.
like here was explained, it proves that he is the Supreme Personality because he could act all the pastimes perfectly, like
As soon as you put this on, it's
yeah, as he was experiencing it.
Just a minute, just a minute. Wait, no, bro.
Yes, Prabhu.
Just a minute, bro, please. Wait. Give me a minute. Give me a minute. Yeah. No, okay. Yes, true. You can hear me?
Yes, Prabhu.
Yeah.
oh,
Ki jai. So next, Sham Govind Prabhu. So whoever want to read, maybe you can type your name. Whoever want to explain, you type your name in the chat. What's the name? So you can call by order. You can just type your name in the chat. Okay, Varun Prabhu is there. Drona Prabhu is there. Who else want to? Aditya Prabhu is there. Devale Prabhu, Mohit Prabhu. Okay. You are ready? Sham going through. So this is very unique pastime. I think it is from Chaitanya Nityananda Charitamrita. Is it? Where is it from? Swami Prabhu? Where is it from?
Which one?
The article just now you read, it is based on?
I'm not sure because they didn't mention, so that's why I wanted to ask that. Is this?
I'm going to say it is from Nityananda Charitamrita by Vrindavan Charitaka.
Yes, Prabhu. It could be. It was some like article from some ISKCON site.
Yes. Okay, Saurabh Prabhu want to read, explain. Veer Krishna Prabhu said you want to explain something, but he didn't type his name. No, it's okay. Aero Prabhu, we can hear, no problem. Yeah, Sham going through, carry on.
So I think one of us will have to be moved because then it's
So, Hare Krishna, dear Sabbath. His excellent humble obeisances all very Srila Prabhupada.
Yeah, it's going outside office. Yeah, it's going outside office.
Yeah, so Hare Krishna, dear Prabhu, his excellent humble obeisances all glory to Srila Prabhupada. So,
Hare Krishna Prabhu, please accept my blessings. All good.
Krishna Prabhu, please accept my humble obeisances always, Srila Prabhupada.
Hare Krishna Prabhu,
Hare
please
Krishna
accept my
Prabhu,
humble
Prabhu,
obeisances. All
Srila
glories to
Prabhu.
Srila Prabhupada.
we will be discussing, wanted to discuss about the pastimes of Lord Nityananda Prabhu.
Prabhu, not clear. Your voice is not clear.
Leela, which is known as Leela. So,
Prabhu, your voice not clear.
that is mentioned in the Chaitanya Charitamrita Madhya Leela, chapter 5, text from 142 to 1.
Shama Govinda Prabhu, your voice is not clear.
And can I share my screen? Is my voice clear now?
It's a little bit like slow motion.
Prabhu, it is breaking like.
Please give me 1 minute.
Okay, meanwhile, maybe somebody else want to read until he fixes his problem.
Prabhu, if Shama Govinda Prabhu, if we switch off the video, then voice may be clear because video consumes some data.
No, our temple data is good.
Okay,
Wi-Fi.
Hare Krishna Prabhu, is it okay now?
Yes, now it is okay. You can even on the video. It's okay. Just go to the temple hall and then you connect to that ISKM external, the device, no?
Yes, Prabhu. It's connected to that only.
Now we can on the video. You can hear, see
Yes,
properly.
yes, Prabhu. Yes, Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Yes, so can I share my screen?
Yes,
Yeah.
Prabhu.
Yes. So this is where it goes on. So when Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu went to the temple of Lord Shiva known as Kapoteshwara, Nityananda Prabhu, who was keeping his sannyasi staff in custody, broke the staff in 3 parts and threw it into the river Bhargi Nadi. Later, this river became known as Dandabhanga Nadi. So it's a very interesting pastime actually. So usually sannyasis have to carry a stick. Like so, when they enter the sannyasa initiation, so they are given a stick. Now there is of course Prabhupada explains in the purport of this verse that there are 2 kinds of sannyas. There is three danda sannyas and ekadanda sannyas. So usually Vaishnava sannyasis are known as Tridanda Goswami or Tridanda sannyasi, and the Mayavadi sannyasis are called as Ekadanda sannyasis because the Mayavadi sannyasis they receive 1 rod. So Ekadanda is 1 rod, and Vaishnava sannyasis receive 3 sticks, 3 rods. So that is called Tridanda sannyas. But so because Chaitanya Mahaprabhu received sannyas from Keshava Bharati, who was a Mayavadi sannyasi, so received Ekadanda sannyas, right? So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he was having his sannyas danda, sannyas rod, and he was traveling to all these places. He was traveling to various places, and now he was on the way to Jagannath Puri. So this particular place is there is a it's called there is one ISKCON temple, ISKCON Dandabhanga. I have not been there, but His Grace Prahlad Prabhu has told me a lot about it. So this is the Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu accepted the order of sannyas from a Mayavadi sannyasi. The Mayavadi sannyasis generally carry 1 staff or danda. Taking advantage of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's absence, Sri Nityananda Prabhu broke the staff into 3 parts and threw it into the river, later known as the Dandabhanga Nadi. The sannyas order there are 4 divisions: Kutichak, Bahudak, Hamsa, and Paramahamsa. Only when the sannyasi remains on the Kutichak and Bahudak platforms can he carry a staff. However, when one is elevated to the stages of Hamsa or Paramahamsa, after touring and preaching the Bhakti cult, he must give up the sannyasa staff. So one is in the Paramahamsa stage, in the Hamsa and Paramahamsa stage, he no longer carries the sannyasa rod. And Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is Sri Krishna, the Supreme Personality of Godhead. It is therefore said, Sri Krishna Chaitanya Radha Krishna Nohe Anna. 2 personalities, Srimati Radharani and Sri Krishna, are combined in the incarnation of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Therefore, considering Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu to be an extraordinary person, Lord Nityananda Prabhu did not wait for the Paramahamsa stage. So Lord Nityananda knows that this is Swayam Radha Krishna. There is no difference between Radha Krishna and Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So it is not, we have to wait for Chaitanya Mahaprabhu to go into the Paramahamsa stage because Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is already in the Paramahamsa stage. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is enacting his pastime. So Lord Nityananda Prabhu knows this. He reasoned that the Supreme Personality of Godhead is automatically on the Paramahamsa stage. Therefore, he does not need to carry the sannyas danda. This is the reason Sri Nityananda Prabhu broke the staff into 3 pieces and threw it into the water. You see the next verse. After seeing the temple of Jagannath from a distant place, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu immediately became ecstatic. After offering obeisances to the temple, he began to dance in ecstasy of love of God. So of course, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, this place called Atharanala. So that place is there is a bridge with 18 gateways. So it's called Atharnala. So from that place, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, when he saw the Jagannath Puri temple, he was in ecstasy. All the devotees became ecstatic in the association of Lord Chaitanya, and thus singing a love of God, they were dancing and singing while going along the main road. Shri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu laughed, cried, danced, and made many ecstatic vibrations and sounds. Although the temple was only 6 miles away, to him the distance seemed thousands of miles. Thus, walking and walking, the Lord eventually arrived at the place known as Atharnala. Arriving there, he expressed his external consciousness, speaking to Sri Nityananda Prabhu. So once after reaching this place called Atharnala, this Athar means 18 arches. So this place, this bridge is still existing. Of course, it is not in function, it is not in use as of now. So, but there is a nice garden in that same place. So when Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu had thus regained external consciousness, he asked Lord Nityananda Prabhu, please return my staff. Nityananda Prabhu then replied, it has been broken into 3 parts. And then, so Nityananda Prabhu, he secretly took away the staff and broke it into 3 pieces and threw it in the river because he does not want Chaitanya Mahaprabhu to know about this. He just went secretly, broke it into 3 pieces and threw it. And then Chaitanya Mahaprabhu asked, where is my dandas? And Nityananda Prabhu says, broken. Nityananda Prabhu said, when you fell down in ecstasy, I caught you, but both of us together fell upon the staff. He's giving reasons. He's giving excuse why he broke the staff. Thus the staff broke under our weight. Where the pieces have gone, I cannot say. Now Nityananda Prabhu is playing, I mean, they are enacting such pastimes. It is certainly because of my offense that your staff was broken. Now you can punish me on this account as you think proper. So Nityananda Prabhu is saying, you can punish me, Lord. After hearing the story about how his staff had been broken, the Lord expressed a little sadness and displaying a bit of anger began to speak as follows. So the Lord became angry. Lord became angry with Lord Nityananda, how you can break my staff. Of course, the reason why the Lord became angry is mentioned in this purport. Very, very nice purport. Shri Nityananda Prabhu considered Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's acceptance of sannyas to be useless. He therefore relieved the Lord of the trouble of carrying the staff. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu expressed anger because he wanted to teach all of the sannyasis that they should not give up the staff before attaining the platform of Paramahamsa. Seeing that the regulative principles could be slackened by such action, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu wanted to carry the staff personally. However, Nityananda broke it. For this reason, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu displayed little anger. It is said in the Bhagavad Gita 3:21, Yete tatashti shreshtas tatta deve taro janaha. Whatever great people do, others follow. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu wanted to follow the Vedic principles strictly in order to save inexperienced neophytes who try to imitate Paramahamsa. So, this particularly Chaitanya Mahaprabhu wanted to carry the danda with him because he does not want the other sannyasis to unnecessarily imitate Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. There may be they may say that they attained Paramahamsa stage, but they may not have attained. So he wanted to teach the other sannyasis and the mood of teaching. But Nityananda Prabhu knows that Chaitanya Mahaprabhu does not require his danda. So in anger, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu says this: you have all benefited me by bringing me to Nilachala. However, my only possession was that one staff, and you have not kept it. So I left everything and then I came with the one stick, but that one stick also you have not kept it. You all brought me to Nilachal, but you all brought me to this great dham Jagannath Puri, but you taken away my stick. So all of you should go before or behind me to see Lord Jagannath. I shall not go with you. I am not going on with you to Jagannath Puri. Yeah, I mean, with all the devotees, you can go either before me, you can go after me. I don't care. And then Mukunda Datta told Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, my Lord, you should go ahead and allow all the others to follow. We shall not go with you. Okay, Lord. If you say so, we shall obey your order, but we shall follow you. You may please go first, and we will follow you. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu then began to walk very swiftly before all the other devotees. No one could understand the real purpose of the two lords, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and Nityananda Prabhu. Now, why this pastime was enacted, other devotees did not understand. The devotees could not understand why Nityananda Prabhu broke the staff, why Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu permitted him to do so, or why after permitting him, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu became angry. So, the thing is, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu gave him the staff. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu gave him the staff, and after breaking the staff, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu became angry also. So this nobody can understand. And these are the two lords, Nitai and Gaura. How they enact these pastimes, they are not intelligible to us. The pastime of the breaking of the staff is very deep. Only one whose devotion is fixed upon the lotus feet of the two lords can understand it. Of course, a very instructive purport. One who understands Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and Nityananda Prabhu in reality can understand their identity as well as the breaking of the staff. All the previous acharyas, being induced to engage themselves fully in the service of the Lord, gave up attachment for material life and thus accepted the staff, which signifies full engagement of the mind, speech, and body in the service of the Lord. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu accepted the regulative principles of the renounced order of life. That is completely clear. However, in the Paramahamsa stage, there is no need to accept a danda or staff, and Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was certainly in the Paramahamsa stage. Nonetheless, they indicate that everyone should take sannyas at the end of life in order to engage fully in the service of the Lord. Even Paramahamsas like Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and his confidential devotees follow the regulative principles unfailingly. Indeed, that was his purpose. Nityananda Prabhu, who was his eternal servitor, believed that there was no need for Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu to carry the staff and to declare to the world that Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was above all regulations. He broke it into three pieces. The pastime known as Dandabhanga Leela is thus explained by Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur. So, under taking the shelter of our Guru Srila Prabhupada and our Parama Guru Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur, so we can understand why this pastime was enacted. We can understand a little bit why these pastimes were enacted, why Lord Nityananda Prabhu broke the sannyas rod of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu expressed anger upon that, and then he went to Jagannath. He entered Jagannath Puri alone, and with all the devotees following him from behind. So, thank you so much for giving me this opportunity. Hare Krishna. All glory to
Hari
Srila
Bol.
Thank you so much, Prabhu. Thank you so much. Hare Krishna. Dandavat pranam.
Hari Bol,
Why,
Dandavat
why he broke into three pieces?
Very good. Yes, Prabhu.
Prabhu.
But why into three pieces? Why not four,
Three?
not two?
Because
I don't know.
because as told as
Why he broke into three pieces?
like Shyamagunda Prabhu has told that Vaishnava Sannyasi has three rods, so yeah, like that way.
Nityananda Prabhu was not happy that he is carrying Ekadanda.
Oh, yeah.
Actually, Mayavad, only Mayavadis hold Ekadanda. He's actually Vaishnava Sannyasi. First of all, he should not have danda because he's Paramahamsa. Second says, even if you want to keep, you should be Tridanda, not Ekadanda.
Not Ekadanda. Yeah.
That is why he broke into three pieces, and that also you throw. Yes. So the place is called, what is the name of the place now?
The name of the place is Dandabhanga.
It is called Chandanpur.
Chandrapur.
Chandanpur is the village name.
Oh.
Yeah, it is in between Saki Gopal and Jagannath Puri. The track you have to take left in the highway. Go some 3-4 kilometers inside. There's a beautiful Jagannath deity and a Radha Krishna deity is there. And there is one Gaur Govind Maharaj deity also there. So let us not take darshan of that deity. So that temple is managed by the disciples of Gaur Govind Swami. ISKCON. Very beautiful. There is actually a beautiful river. The river name is
Dandabhanga
Bargi.
Nadi. Yeah.
It's called
Yes, Prabhu.
Bargavi.
The name is given here.
Bargi
Bhargi Nadi.
Nadi. Bargi Nadi. Yeah. It's called Bargi Nadi. Okay. Jai
Later, this
Dandabangari.
river became known as Dandabangari. Jai.
Ki Jai.
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 Jai. So who is next? Okay. We'll go with Devale Prabhu. You can read. You can explain.
Prabhu, first I think Varun Prabhu is there. Then we can see.
Okay, Varun Prabhu, you can read. You can explain. Varun Prabhu, you are there? You are there, Varun Prabhu?
Prabhuji, I offered Bhoga, Prabhuji.
You are having prasadama. Offering both are
Offered,
devotees.
offering.
Okay, somebody, yes, Devala, you can read, no problem.
Okay, Prabhu. So today I will explain the one pastime which describe the full mercy of Nityananda Prabhu and as well as some Vaishnava dealing. So this pastime is very famous as deliverance of Jagai Madhai. So almost 500 years ago, as we all know that Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and Nityananda Prabhu and all this. So actually I am on the roof, so very dark here.
Okay. Okay.
Prabhu. So as you all know that Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and Nityananda Prabhu they have appeared 500 years ago in the holy Dham. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu once ordered Haridas Thakur and Nityananda Prabhu to preach Krishna consciousness in Nadia. So Nityananda Prabhu and Haridas Thakur they were preaching and they were preaching the like they were chanting the Hare Krishna Mahamantra and preaching Krishna, they were preaching Krishna consciousness in Nadia. And many people were accepting that, and as well as many people they were against this, but still Nityananda Prabhu and Haridas Thakur they were preaching. So in Nadia there were two brothers, and they were from a Brahminical family. So they are known as Jagai and Madhai. So although they are from Brahmin family, but still they were very drunkards, and they had no qualification to become a Brahmana, but still they're considered as like they're from Brahminical family. So this so Nityananda Prabhu and Haridas Thakur they were preaching Nama Sankirtan like Hare Krishna Mahamantra and this, but this Jagai and Madhai they used to offend the Vaishnavas and they used to even kill the cows and they used to do many sins. And so one day Nityananda Prabhu he like he what he encouraged both of them to chant the Hare Krishna Mahamantra and to take this Krishna consciousness movement. But because they were drinking those things and they were they were in addiction, we can say. So they both try to beat Nityananda Prabhu and especially Madhai. But somehow others, Jagai realized that no, he's a Vaishnava. So he stopped Madhai that no, we should not do this kind of thing with Nityananda Prabhu. Like is because he's a big Vaishnava. And later on, when Chaitanya Mahaprabhu he got to know about this thing that they tried to with Nityananda Prabhu, so he went there and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was very angry and he tried to you can say fear them or he tried to kill them by his Sudarsana Chakra, and he showed his Sudarsana Chakra. And when Jagai Madhai when they saw the Sudarsana Chakra, they they were very scared. And after that incident they became devotees and started chanting 2 lakh names of Hare Krishna Mahamantra every day. And as well as Madhai Prabhu, Madhai. So he was very when he became Vaishnav, he thought that I've committed so much many offense, I've committed so much many sins and I have offended so many Vaishnavas. So I should build a ghat. I should build a ghat where the Vaishnavas can take bath. So that ghat is also famous as Madhai Ghat, and yes, so Prabhu. So here we can learn that Nityananda Prabhu, he has shown his all mercy, but Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he didn't tolerate this thing that anybody can come and anybody can offend Vaishnavas, and that so Chaitanya Mahaprabhu didn't tolerate that, and he showed his Sudarshan Chakra and tried to kill them. But by the mercy of Nityananda Prabhu, both Jagai and Madhai become devotees, and thus we can say that this is the quality of it, quality of the Adi Guru, that he is all merciful. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Jai Shri Jagai Mata Leela ki
Hare Bol.
jai.
Hare Krishna Prabhu, Jai.
Hare
Yeah.
Krishna.
Thank you
Jai.
so much, Prabhu. Thanks. Dandavat pranam, Vishnu.
Dandavat pranam.
Cool. So who is next? Varun Prabhu is back.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
Yes, Prabhu. You're okay now? You're free?
I shared Prabhuji one. Yes, Prabhuji. I shared one quote Prabhuji by Srila Prabhupada. Prabhuji, today I had one lecture by Srila Prabhupada which was on Nityananda Trayodashi. So Prabhupada said, if you do not become a dog of Nityanand Prabhu, Nityanand is a guru. So if you do not become a dog of Nityanand Prabhu or Vaishnav, there is no question of happiness.
Yes.
So this is was learning. I learn whoever want to get out of the trap of Maya and the attain of pure love of Krishna will have to take shelter of the lotus feet of Sri Nityanand Prabhu and Srila Prabhupada. Yes, yes, Prabhu.
That's it?
Yes, Prabhu.
Okay. Jai Nityananda Prabhu. Jai.
Nityananda Prabhu ki jai. Prabhu, I want to read a small pastime.
Yeah.
So please all Vaishnav, please give me mercy that I cannot commit any mistake. So I don't know much, so I humbly try to read a small pastime of Nityananda Prabhu, and basically it is a childhood lila of Nityananda Prabhu. So this pastime, as I am reading from an article of some ISKCON website, so it goes like this. Once playing the role of Lakshman, Nitai enacted
You are there? Cannot hear you.
Prabhu, I think your voice, you are muted, I think.
It's not muted. But you cannot hear him.
Maybe net problem.
Okay, he's not there, huh? Saurav Prabhu. Okay, who is next? Who is there? Vivek Prabhu, you can carry on.
Yes, Prabhu. Hare Krishna. Vishnu Prabhupada. One minute, Prabhu.
Speak louder.
Prabhu, actually my speaker
Okay.
is not working. Actually, my mic somehow stopped or something. Sorry.
Okay. So it's okay now? You can
Yes,
speak now?
yes, I can speak now, bro.
Yes,
Hare
speak.
Krishna. Yes, bro.
Yeah.
So this is a pastime of Nityananda Prabhu from his childhood lila. So this pastime goes like this way. Once playing the role of Lakshman, Nitai enacted the fight with Indrajit, Ravan's powerful son. One of his friends, who played the role of Indrajit, struck him with a lotus flower, which represents the powerful Shakti cell weapon that had rendered Lakshman unconscious in the actual war. Being absorbed in the mood of Lakshman, Nityananda Prabhu fell upon the ground on being struck and could not be brought back to consciousness. Fearing the worst, the children notified the villagers about what happened. The villagers, including Padmavati Devi and Adai Pandit, rushed to the spot. When they found that Nityananda Prabhu did not have any symptoms of life in his body, they broke into tears. Then one of his friends, who enacted the role of Hanuman, remembered what Nitai had previously instructed. Nityananda Prabhu had informed, before the drama had begun, that he would regain his consciousness only after smelling the required medicinal herbs that were to be brought by Hanuman. This is exactly what had happened with Lakshman during his fight with Indrajit. So accordingly, the child playing the role of Hanuman rushed to gather the herbs from a small hillock, which represent the Gandhamadana mountains. On the way, two of his other friends, playing the roles of a Rakshasa and crocodile, tried to stop Hanuman and devour him. Defeating them, and also an army of demigods who obstructed his way, Hanuman could finally reach to the mountain. Not being able to find the required medicinal herb, he uprooted the entire Gandhamadana mountain and brought it back to Lanka, where Lakshman, here Lord Nitai, lay unconscious. Another child, playing the role of a Vaidya physician, then collected the required herbs from a mound of mud that had been brought and held it near Nitai's nostrils. As soon as he breathed the medicine, Nityananda regained his lost consciousness. Sri Hadai Pandit, Padmavati Devi, as if regained their lives and wept tears of joy. Understanding the deep mood of Lord Nityananda and how absorbed he was in playing the role of Lakshman, the onlookers remained stunned. When Hadai Pandit inquired as to who had taught them these pastimes to him, Nityananda replied that all of these were his eternal pastimes. Under the influence of Yogamaya, however, no one could decipher the true intent of his words. So this is the pastime. Hare Krishna. Dandavata Pranam.
Prabhu. Okay.
Hare Krishna, Jai Prabhupada. Nityananda Ram ki Jai. Vivek Prabhu. Who else want to explain?
Prabhu, can I explain, Prabhu?
Yes, yes. Yeah.
Actually, this is a very short pastime from Antya Leela chapter 12. Actually, what happens is here, actually, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was in Jagannath Puri actually, and all the devotees wanted to meet Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, but Chaitanya Mahaprabhu had especially instructed Nityananda Prabhu that please don't come to Jagannath Puri to see me. At that time, Nityananda Prabhu was preaching in Bengal region actually, and but this time Nityananda Prabhu decided to meet Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, and during this, all the arrangements are made for the devotees to go from Bengal to Jagannath Puri, and all the responsibility was taken by devotee called as Shivananda Sena. And what happened is all the devotees from different villages came to Navandip Dham to begin their journey, and also Nityananda Prabhu also came, and all devotees before leaving took the blessings of Sachi Devi Mata, and when they begin journey, what happened was Prabhu, some voice is coming.
No, some
It's not from my side.
Some sound is there. I don't know from where it is coming. It's okay, bro. Not so disturbing. You can carry on. Yeah, we can hear you.
What happened? They took the blessings of.
You mute yourself.
For 1
You
minute.
see, it's coming from your side. Yeah, it's coming from yours only. But it's okay. It's not so bad. Yeah, carry on.
Then they took blessings of Sachimata. Then what happened was when they begin the journey, there is something called as toll fee at every village. They Shivananda Sena actually was paying toll fee. Shivananda Sena was actually paying toll at each and every place. What happened was they used to, like that Shivananda Sena used to pay toll at each and every village. Like that it continued actually, and what happened was at last before going to Jagannath Puri, and at one village, what happened was due to time duration and because the queue was very long, Shivananda Sena could not pay tax very quickly, but taxpayers allowed all the devotees to pass through the toll. But Shivananda Sena was left behind because he could not pay the toll because of a very huge queue, and 300 devotees were there and they were allowed. But what happened is that duration that it was around evening time. After Shivananda Sena was left behind to pay the tax overnight actually. So what happened? Actually, Nityananda get go to
Actually,
sleep.
the noise is actually little more, Prabhu. I think it is distracting. Maybe you can try to mute again, unmute and try. It was better when you do like that. Yeah, speak now. Yeah. Better. Yes, Prabhu.
Ravi, I'm worried again it will start.
Yeah, carry on.
Prabhu, from first I will continue, Prabhu. This is the pastime wherein Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was in Jagannath Puri during Antya Leela actually, and Nityananda Prabhu was actually preaching in Bengal region. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu had specially instructed Nityananda Prabhu not to come to Jagannath Puri, but annually it was happening. Nityananda Prabhu never used to come, but this time Nityananda Prabhu decided to come, and as usual, many devotees from Bengal wanted to come there. There are around 300 devotees came to Navadip Dham, and from different places devotees used to come there so that they could travel to Jagannath Puri, and the whole thing in charge was taken by Shivananda Sena. So Shivananda Sena had experience, and he knew every path to go from Navadip Dham to Jagannath Puri. So all the devotees started their journey from Navadip. They took the blessings of Sachimata and they began their journey. Prabhu, I am audible now?
You know, okay, yeah, can. Okay.
They began their journey, and all devotees came, and even Nityananda Prabhu too joined them. And what used to happen is then Shivananda Sena used to pay taxes at like toll fee at every village, and there are around 300 devotees, and every toll used to be get paid at fast rate, no issues. And what happened was at last
At last, what?
Prabhu, 1 minute. The call is from actually WhatsApp. Now it will be done. Now it's
Yes. Yeah, we
fine.
were.
Someone
Yeah.
in WhatsApp
All
group call
the
with us.
tolls
It's a
got
meeting.
paid.
Okay, no issues, Prabhu. And what happened was actually during last place actually they wanted to pay the toll fee, but at the toll fee there was a long queue, so that they could not pay. So Shivananda Sena planned that let all the devotees go. I will pay. I alone will pay the tax. But what happened was it was evening time, but the toll length was very long. So till morning, Shivananda Sena could not pay the toll. So at morning he paid and came. But actually, what happened was Nityananda Prabhu was very angry because uh, Shivananda Sena could not arrange for night stay, and Nityananda Prabhu was very angry that he could not get sleep, and he could not also get prasadam food. So because he was very angry, what he did was Nityananda Prabhu actually cursed Shivananda Sena's children that let all your children die, because Shivananda Sena could not properly arrange prasadam, and also he could not arrange all staying place for all the devotees. So hearing this curse, Shivananda Sena's wife began to cry because of this. Then actually till this time Shivananda Sena did not come there, but when Shivananda Sena came and his wife told about this, Shivananda Sena scolded his wife, saying that you are just crying that my three sons are going to die, but you should know that the level of inconvenience we have caused to Nityananda Prabhu is so high. And after this, Shivananda Sena came to Nityananda Prabhu to beg for forgiveness. Then Nityananda Prabhu actually kicked him at his chest. So what happened was then Shivananda Sena actually danced in ecstasy, saying that Nityananda Prabhu's feet whose dust it's very difficult to get for many yogis and all, and I got it very easily. Seeing this level of consciousness, Nityananda Prabhu actually a good Shivananda Sena, saying that yes, you are understood. It's you have realized it's like that. Nityananda Prabhu actually hugged him. So this pastime is called as contradictory in nature, because it's Nityananda Prabhu's characteristic and the meaning of is kicking. So it's somewhat like contradictory, because his intention was to purify Shivananda Sena. So this was pastime.
Jai Bol. Ananda Sena ki
Jai Hari Bol. Thank you so
Jai
much.
Hari Bol.
Ananda ki Jai.
Jai.
Hari Bol. Then who is next? Well explained, Prabhu. Well explained.
Yeah, Prabhu. Actually, if it will be better if I could not properly explain. It's in CC Antyalila chapter 12.
Yeah.
At beginning stages, beginning 30 verses only it's there.
Okay. Who is next? Who is next?
Hare Krishna Prabhu, Dandavat Pranam Jai Srila
Yeah, Jai
Prabhupada.
Prabhupada. Dandavad Pranam. Yes, Prabhu.
Prabhu, I have found one small article about household life and final pastimes of Lord Nityananda. Is it okay if I read that, Prabhu? I was initially planning to speak about the Lord Nityananda and Jagai Madai pastime, but if it's okay, can I do this, Prabhu?
Yeah, can. Carry on.
All right, Prabhu. When Nityananda Prabhu returned to Bengal at Mahaprabhu's request, he decided to abandon his Avaduta status and get married. A village leader named Suryadasas Sarakel had two daughters who were great devotees. Their names were Janava and Vasudha. As qualified girls who felt great affection for Nityananda Prabhu, they were chosen to marry him, and he in return reciprocated their affection. According to the poet Kavi Karnapura, the two girls were incarnations of Revati Devi and Varuni Devi, the wives of Lord Balarama. Sorry. After some time, Vasudha gave birth to two children, a boy named Veerabhadra and a girl named Ganga Devi. Veerabhadra later became a great leader in the Vaishnava community and continued to spread Lord Chaitanya's teachings in the mode of his distinguished father. Sorry. However, soon after the birth of her two divine children, Vasudha passed away and Janava vowed to raise them as her own. As the years went by, Janava Devi developed a reputation as a superlative Vaishnava, embodying the ideals of devotion in Lord Chaitanya's line. She initiated her son Veerabhadra as well as many other male and female members of the Vaishnava community. Major figures in Mahaprabhu's lineage took shelter at her lotus feet, and personalities like Narottama Das Thakura, Srinivas Acharya, and Shyamananda Prabhu accepted her as the most prominent Vaishnava in Bengal. In Eka Chakra, not far from his birthplace, Nityananda Prabhu established a deity of Lord Krishna known as Bankim Raya, accompanied on the right by a deity of Janava Devi and on the left Srimati Radharani. The priests of this temple say that Nityananda Prabhu merged into the form of Bankima Raya to leave the earth for his eternal pastimes in the spiritual sky. There are no other stories of Nityananda Prabhu's departure, and so this one is generally accepted by the Vaishnava community. Be that as it may, his presence is always felt in the presence of one's own Guru, for the Guru is considered to be a living manifestation of Nityananda Prabhu's love, and his power is what gives a disciple the ability to perform devotional service and experience the bliss of devotional life. Yes, Prabhu.
Jai. Nityananda Prabhu ki Jai.
Jai.
Thank you, Arjun.
You-
Who is next?
Yes, Prabhu, I can go.
Yes, Prabhu, carry
I
on.
can. Yes, Prabhu. Okay. I used to tell the wonderful pastimes between Lord Nityananda
Speak
and
loud, speak
Advaita
loud.
and Chaitanya.
Speak
Okay,
loud.
1 minute, Prabhu. Okay, Prabhu. 1 minute. Hare Krishna. No, I cannot. I order Prabhu now.
Yeah.
Okay. I share the short pastimes of wonderful pastime between Lord Nityananda and Advaita and Chaitanya Prabhu took place in Santipuram. After Lord Chaitanya had taken sannyasa, Lord Nityananda triggered Chaitanya Mahaprabhu into coming to Santipuram and then bringing Mother Sachi and all the other devotees. Then a big fest was arranged, and Chaitanya Prabhu was very happy to see that they were offering so many wonderful preparations for the pleasure of Lord Krishna. Then our Advaita Acharya then instructed that these plates are for you, my Lord. Then I want you to eat. Then Advaita Acharya told like that. Then but Chaitanya Mahaprabhu would say, no, I am a sannyasi, I can't eat so much. But Advaita Acharya told him, you cannot fool me. I know that in Jagannath Puri every day you eat 56 offerings. In Jagannath Puri, Chaitanya Prabhu were eating 56 offerings with many big pots at every offerings. Then next, Advaita Acharya Prabhu told that so why it is just a matter some amount of food, like a short amount, what we say, some what like um like what we say that time. not this food is not too much for you, like that Chaitanya Advaita Acharya Mahaprabhu told. So then it is Chaitanya Prabhu was induced to sit down and along with the Lord Nityananda, and Advaita Acharya then began to take prasadam. Lord Nityananda exhibit his joking mode and began to explain to Advaita that have been fasting for 3 days. This is not a mere morsel, like short. This is not sufficient for me. This food was actually they began coming from Navadvip all the way from Katwa, where Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu took the sannyasa at 25th age, um, all the way down to Sandipur. Then it it would take some time to walk there. I don't know, but 3 days. But he told jokingly to Advaita, "I have been fasting for 3 days. This is not sufficient. This is not satisfied. For this food was not satisfied for me." And then Advaita requested him, "Please, I am." Advaita Prabhu told that I am poor Brahmana. I I know you can eat 4 or 500 kilos of rice every time. I am I am a poor Brahmana. Kindly accept what I am offering to you. Then so they began to eat. At one point, then Lord Nityananda then stand up and said that this is not a all satisfying food for me. Food for my hungry. Then he took some rice and throw it and hit and throw it, and it hits the leg of Advaita Acharya. Then the Advaita Acharya, and then when the rice struck to the body of the Advaita Acharya, then Advaita Acharya began to dance. And this dance, we can see that this is something power of Mahaprasadam. These remnants of from the plate of pure devotees. Actually, Mahaprasadam. This was then the remnants of Lord Nityananda touching the body of Advaita Acharya, it caused him to dance. Here we can see that how great that remnants of prasadam of pure devotees. And then next Advaita Acharya said that Advaita Acharya used to say that just see, we do not know what is your caste, and I bring you in my home, and you behave like a madman, throwing the remnants of your food at me. Lord Nityananda told Advaita Acharya, this is Lord Krishna's own remnants. Then, like Advaita Acharya told like that, then Nityananda Prabhu told to Advaita Acharya, this is Lord Krishna's own remnants. And then you are making like uh, offense for this stuff to be ordinary. It is Krishna's own remnants. For your offense, you will have to invite 100 sannyasis to your home and feed them all symptoms to be Advaita Acharya then declared, after you have come to my home, I will never bring another sannyasi to my home. I have lost all the Samartha principles. So this was jokingly words between Lord Nityananda and Advaita Acharya. So here we can see that how great Nityananda Prabhu was and like and we can see that Mahaprasadam, how great was Mahaprasadam of pure devotee. And in the point of that, Lord Nityananda is no ordinary person, and Advaita Acharya Advaita Acharya by his words, which cannot everyone could understand. They
they meant to instruct her on the exalted positions of Lord Nityananda, and he just like the that lotus feet of Prabhupada says explains that whenever we speak of feet, feet means service, and Lord Nityananda comes to teach all of us the glories of service to the Supreme Lord Krishna or Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. This was I would to say.
Yeah, it's very unique pastime. Huh? Very difficult to understand this pastime.
Yes, Prabhu.
I also like this pastime, very unique pastime. In fact, actually, I was sharing today one verse in the afternoon with our devotees while taking prasadam about this chapter. This is Madhya-lila, 3rd chapter, verse number 63. 65. I think Sami Prabhu is there.
Yes, Prabhu.
You can share this, Madhya-lila 3:65. Advaita Acharya make a huge feast for Lord Krishna.
True.
So many items. So when Chaitanya Mahaprabhu saw, he became very pleased about that. Yeah, I can read this translation.
Yes, Prabhu.
1 second.
Translation. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu approved of all the methods employed in cooking and offering food to Krishna. Indeed, he was so pleased that he said, frankly, I will personally take the lotus feet of anyone who can offer Krishna such nice food and place those lotus feet on my head birth after birth.
So this is how Krishna respect the devotees. Lord Chaitanya respect the devotees who make such a nice boga for the Lord Krishna.
Yes, sir.
So we have to understand when you make something for Krishna, that Chaitanya Mahaprabhu will be so much pleased. So much so that Krishna, Lord Chaitanya want to take that person lotus feet on and put on the dust on his head for life after life. See, there is a position. Okay, so anybody else? Who is next? Who is not read yet and who want to read?
Bro, I can sing some song written by Vrindavan Das Thakur. Can I? I don't
Yeah, let's see who is balanced.
Okay.
Then I'll come to you. Who is there? Who want to? Manu Prabhu, you want to say something? Any pastimes you want to share?
Drona Prabhu.
Drona Prabhu already shared, huh?
Yes, Prabhupada.
Drona Prabhu already shared?
No, Prabhu, not yet.
He said you want to. Where is he?
Hare Krishna Prabhu, Dhanvat Pranam, Jai Srila Prabhupada.
Yeah, Prabhupada. Yes, Prabhu.
Yeah, Prabhu, I said I will read the glories of Nityananda Prabhu. Yes, Prabhu. I selected few texts from Chaitanya Samskriti Adi from 5th chapter, Prabhu. Can I start?
Chaitanya?
I don't know how to pronounce that word.
What are you saying?
Chaitanya
Charitamrita.
Yes, Prabhu.
Not yes,
Adi
Prabhu.
Leela.
Charitamrita.
Chaitamrita. Okay. Thank you,
Charita.
Prabhu.
Charita Amrita.
Charita
Charita
Amrita.
means pastimes, Amrita means nectar. Nectarian
Okay.
pastimes of Lord Chaitanya. That's why Chaitanya Charitamrita.
Adi Leela. 5th chapter 5.
Chapter 5.
Yes, Prabhu. Glories of the Nityananda Balram. This chapter is chiefly devoted to the describing the essential nature and glories of the Nityananda Prabhu.
Are you going to
Lord
read the
Krishna
whole
is
chapter
the
or?
no Prabhu. I had selected few texts. It is about the Nityananda Prabhu, so I will read the text, Prabhu. So if you
Okay.
want, I can read the whole that
No,
chapter
no,
for
no.
Prabhu.
It is so big, 235 verses.
Okay, Prabhu. I will start.
You can
This
record
chapter.
and put in a YouTube channel. We can watch later.
Okay, Prabhu. Sure, Prabhu.
Yeah.
This chapter is chiefly devoted to the describing the essential nature and glories of Nityananda, Sri Nityananda Prabhu. Lord Krishna is the absolute supreme personality of Godhead,
If you are
and is
reading, maybe you can share also. Why don't you share your
uh,
screen?
okay, Prabhu. Actually, I was Hare Krishna Prabhu. Actually, I forgot. Yeah, Prabhu. Actually, I was today. My brother has given my
Share
his
screen.
laptop to me to for this.
No,
Yeah,
no.
Prabhu. Sorry for that. One second. Prabhu.
Yeah, we can share it. Tell the verse number. Our devotees can share.
Okay,
Maybe
Prabhu.
he's sharing. Tell the verse number you will share.
Okay.
Just
And this section from text from Prabhu. Text one.
just go to Vedapage CC, Prabhu.
Yes, Prabhu.
Why don't you go to Vedapage CC, no? To search. Searching here is difficult, no? Okay. Text what? One.
Text from text one.
Yeah.
Okay, so let me offer my humble obeisances to Sri Nityananda, the Supreme Personality of the Godhead, who eloquences is wonderful and unlimited by His will. Even a fool can understand His identity. I mean, a lunatic who is idiot and who can't understand the gods. I mean, by the Nityananda Prabhu's will, he can understand His Supreme Person of the Godhead. Second one. All grace to Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, all grace to Lord Nityananda Prabhu, all grace to Advaita Acharya, and all grace to all the devotees of Lord Chaitanya Prabhu. Third one. I have described the glory of the Sri Krishna Chaitanya and Sri Krishna Chaitanya in six verses. Now in 5 verses, I shall describe the glories of Lord Nityananda. The supreme fourth text. The supreme personality of the Godhead. The Krishna is the fountainhead of the all incarnations. Lord Balrama is second body. Uh, those two are same, and those two are one and same identity. They differ only in forms. Lord Balram is the first bodily expansion of the Krishna, and he assists in the Lord Krishna transcendental pastimes. That original Lord Krishna appeared in the Navadvipa as Lord Chaitanya, and Balram appeared with him as Lord Nityananda. May Sri Nityananda Rama be the object of my consent, remembrance, sanskara. Sanskara. Prabhu, can you read it?
Sankarsana.
Sankarsana, Seshanag, and the Vishnu who lies on the Karan ocean, Garbha ocean, and the milk of the ocean of the milk and his planetary portions. The portion of this planetary. One second, Prabhu. Okay. Lord Balrama is the original Sanskarana. He assumes five other forms to serve Krishna. He himself helps in the pastime of Lord Krishna, and he does the work of creation in four other forms. He executes the orders of the Lord Krishna in the work of creation, and in the form of Adishesha. He serves in the Krishna in various ways. Text 10, text 13. No, Prabhu, text 13. I surrender in I surrender into the lotus feet of Sri Nityananda Rama, who is known as Sankarsana in the midst of the Vyuha, consisting of Vasudeva, Sanskarana, Patviva, and Aniruddha. He possesses full appliances and resides in the Vaikuntha Loka for far behind the material creation. Text number 50. One second, please. I offer my humble obeisances into the feet of the Sri Chaitanya Nityananda Rama, which partially represents called Karbad Karan Dakshaya Vishnu. Lying on the Karan ocean is the original Purusha, the master of the illusionary energy and the center of the whole universe. Hare Krishna Prabhu. Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Yes,
Swami Prabhu. Go to text 74. Actually, okay. A part of the whole is called Kala. Sri Balarama is the counter form of this Lord Govinda. 74 text. Lord Balarama's own expansion is called Mahasankarsana and his fragment, the Purusha, is counted as Kala, or a part of plenary portion. Next text not. I offer my respectful obeisances into the feet of Sri Nityananda Rama, who is secondary part is the Vishnu lying in the ocean of the milk. That Krishna Vishnu is the super soul of living entities and the maintainer of the all universe. Sheshanag is further subpart. Uh, Thus, Lord Nityananda has
which verse is it?
yes, Prabhu.
Which verse?
Text number 34, Prabhu. Actually, I mean, in this, it is not showing. I guess I don't know how to that sloka one, but it is came in text one, Prabhu. Prabhu, make sure, I mean, open text 134, 1, Prabhu. 133, 134. This one, Prabhu. Yeah, the up and down. Thus, Lord Chaitanya has unlimited incarnations in the transcendental emotion. He calls himself as the servant of Lord Chaitanya. Sometimes he served Lord Chaitanya as his guru, sometimes as his friend, and sometimes as his servant. Just as Lord Balram played with Lord Krishna in different three modes in Raj. Prabhu, Prabhu.
Yeah, tell me.
140, 144 to 155. 145. His elder brothers such as Lord Nityananda, Advaita Acharya, and Srivasa Thakur, as well as his other devotees, whether his juniors, equals, or superiors, are all of his association who help in his pastime. Lord Gauranga fulfill his aims with their help. Sri Advaita Acharya and Srila Nityananda Prabhu, who are planetary parts of the Lord, are his principal associates. With those two, the Lord performs his pastimes in various ways. Lord Nityananda, 149, text number 149. Lord Nityananda Swarupa formerly appeared as a Lakshmana and served Lord Ramachandra as his young brother. Text number 150. 150. The activities of the Lord Rama were full of sufferings, but Lakshmana of his own accord tolerated that suffering. As text number 151. As a younger brother, he could not stop Lord Rama from his resolution, and so he remained silent, although unhappy in his mind. When Lord Krishna appeared, Balarama, became his elder brother to serve him to his heart content and make him enjoy all sorts of happiness. Sri Rama and Sri Lakshmana, who are the plenary portions of the Lord Krishna and Balarama, respectively entered into them at the time of Krishna and Balarama appearance. Lord Chet, 156. Lord Chaitanya is the same Lord Krishna, and Lord Nityananda Prabhu is Lord Balrama. Lord Nityananda fulfills all of Lord Chaitanya desires. Please listen to another glory of his mercy. He made a fallen living entity to climb a highest limit.
Please tell me the verse number.
Prabhu?
The verse number.
Verse. Okay. One text 160, Prabhu. Yeah, I will start from here. It will continue. Can I, Prabhu? Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Yeah, we can
Yes,
hear
sir.
you.
O Lord Nityananda, O Lord Nityananda, I write of your mercy out of a great exultation. Please forgive me for my offense. Lord Nityananda Prabhu, text number 161. Lord Nityananda Prabhu had a servant named Sri Mayakantena Ramadasa, who was a receiver of love. Text number 167. Okay, Prabhu. I mean, anyone can start. Thank you.
You're done, Prabhu? You're done?
Yes, Prabhu.
Okay, good. This chapter explains completely about the glories of Lord Nityananda and Balaram. And Nityananda Ram ki jai. So who is next? Who is next? Who else want to read or explain? Manu Prabhu, you want to say, Dilip? Sujay? Is it Vinod? Is Vinod Krishna Prabhu or Vinod?
Yes, Prabhu. Krishna Vinod here, Prabhu.
No, Vinod Krishna Prabhu from Prodhatur?
Yes, yes.
Okay. Okay, good. So you want to narrate some pastimes?
I have not prepared, but yeah, I have not seen much of. Actually, I have know about Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, but not much about Nityananda. I got some idea by listening to some of these narrations.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, good. So
I think for Manu, deity installation might be going on today.
Where?
For Manu Prabhu, I think there is the deity
Oh
installation.
yeah, it's going on. Okay, so nobody spoke about Shidadahi?
Yeah.
Huh? Who want to explain the pastime? Shidadahi? I thought somebody mentioned they want to read that, explain that, Shidadahi pastime. Because I remember Telegram, somebody mentioned Shidadahi on that day. Sami Prabhu, anybody volunteered this pastime, Shidadahi?
There is this Panihati Leela, Vanun Prabhu wrote it.
Oh, but he didn't read that, huh? He read something else.
Yes, Prabhu.
Okay.
Prabhu, can you explain that? Because I had forgotten it. I just remember this.
I'm going to explain now. Go to the temple hall. It's more easier, more better.
Prabhu, do we take this Ekadashi Prasadam today? Because I heard mixing.
No, it's only half day is Nirjal. After that, normal prasadam.
Okay, Haribo. Thank you.
Prabhu,
Thank you
actually,
for clarifying that, Prabhu.
Prabhu, like what happens during Krishna Janmashtami is up to midnight. It's fasting, na Prabhu.
Yeah.
And after that, they tell you have to take sabudana, no Prabhu. Like Ekadashi Prasadam only you have to take. They'll tell, na Prabhu.
Yes.
Like we'll get confused. Like and after which festival how to break fast and all. Like that any
After he finished Chidadahi, we will go to the question answers. I'll explain you. Okay. Let him complete this, then we'll go to that. Okay. So I'm going to carry on.
Hare Krishna Prabhu, please have some observations for this Prabhupada. So
Prabhupada.
yes, so regarding the pastime of Shiradahi Mahotsav, so actually, Shri Raghunath Das, it is related to Shri Raghunath Das Goswami and Shri Nityananda Prabhu. So Shri Raghunath Das Goswami, when he was in his house, and he was very much longing to meet he had the desire to meet Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, and he used to run away from his house. His father, being a very wealthy person, and he was also devotee, but still Raghunath Das Goswami had strong detachment, and he would try to run away from his house in order to meet Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu whenever he would come, when Chaitanya Mahaprabhu would come to his place. But many nights Raghunath Das Goswami ran away, but somehow or other his father would send the guards and they would bring him back to the house. And then again the next day he would run away, and again they would bring him back. He had such a strong sense of detachment. So, of course, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu advised Raghunath Das Goswami to stay in the house and to preach. And whenever the right time would come, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu would call him to his Sankirtan party. So, Raghunath Das Goswami was in his house and behaving, acting just like an ordinary pounds and shillings man. He used to take care of the business and everything. And he dealt with it very nicely also, actually. But still, he was very detached. He was, even after all that, he was very, very detached. So much so that in order to, because they would not kept him bound up in the house, his parents got him married to a very beautiful woman, very beautiful and very chaste lady. So, but even then, Raghunath Das Goswami would have he had the strong sense of detachment, so he would run away from the house. And then Raghunath Das Goswami's mother suggested to the father whether they should bind him with rope. But then his father said, "Oh, you foolish woman, he's bound by we tried to bind him with the strongest rope, the woman, a beautiful and very chaste wife. But still, if he's not getting bound, then what can we do? There's no use of any physical rope or anything." There was a strong sense of detachment of Srila Raghunath Das Goswami. So then, when he heard that Sri Nityananda Prabhu had come to Panihati, then Raghunath Das Goswami was so ecstatic. Then he went out from his house. I wanted to take darshan of Lord Nityananda Prabhu, but he felt himself so unqualified that he stayed at a distance. And Lord Nityananda Prabhu was sitting under a tree on the banks of Ganga. He was sitting under a tree with all his entourage, with all his entourage of Vaishnavas. And Raghunath Das Goswami, when he saw Lord Nityananda Prabhu, he felt so unqualified that he offered his dandavats from a distance, from a far away. But Nityananda Prabhu recognized that Raghunath Das Goswami was there. And Nityananda Prabhu, streamed out and said, there is some thief over here. There's a thief by the name of Raghunath Das. Please bring him to me. So all his associates, he told all his associates to go look for Raghunath Das Goswami. And when the associates brought, when they went and they saw Raghunath Das Goswami, and they brought him to Sri Nityananda Prabhu. And then when Raghunath Das Goswami offered complete dandavat pranam to Nityananda Prabhu placed his lotus foot on the head of Raghunath Das Goswami and blessed him. And and said that you're a thief because you're from a distance, you're hiding and then you're doing something, so you're a thief. And I've caught you. So as a punishment, you should feed all the Vaishnavas over here. So then he arranged for chipped rice and yogurt to be brought. So they made 2 cups. Actually, the recipe is given in Chaitanya Charitamrita. So Chaitanya Charitamrita, apart from a book of pastimes and so much philosophy, it is also a recipe book. So we get one very nice recipe of chira dahi. So in 2 cups, so in 1 cup there's chipped rice with yogurt, and another and bananas also. And in another cup there's chipped rice soaked in milk and with and some condensed milk also. So there were 2 cups distributed to all the Vaishnavas, and when they saw there was a big feast, so then so many Vaishnavas gathered in that place, so much so that there was no place to sit even. So some Vaishnavas they were holding up their dhotis and standing in the Ganga river and honoring the prasadam. So these are all the great pastimes of Sri Nityananda Prabhu. Such merciful Lord Nityananda gave shelter to Sri Raghunath Das Goswami and enabled him to join the preaching movement of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So definitely without the mercy of Lord Nityananda, we cannot go to Lord Chaitanya.
Revol. Thank you.
Yeah, nice pastor. Revol.
Thank you so much, bro. Hare Krishna.
Hey Krishna.
I hope I did not miss anything, Prabhu. If I said something wrong or I missed something, you can correct me.
It's okay. I was on a call. I was hearing Jen call came.
Oh.
I'll be busy for another 10 minutes. Maybe you can discuss something and then I'll answer the questions.
Yes,
meanwhile, if anything left, give me some 10 minutes time. You can carry on discussing some pastimes. Or Sham going through, you can continue.
So,
just give me 10 minutes. Meanwhile, you can discuss something.
Yes.
Or Vivek Prabhu want to explain the song? Vivek Prabhu, you are there?
Yes, bro.
Yeah, you can explain the song.
Swami Prabhu, can you share the screen like the song called Antare Nitai Bahare Nitai, like wrote by Sri
I'm gonna write.
Antare Bahare Nitai Nitai Jagatamaya. Krishna Prabhu.
Prabhu, can you write it in the chat?
Okay, 1 minute, Prabhu.
There are many wonderful songs serving Lord Nitai. Acharya have written many nice songs.
Prabhu, Boro Sukar Khabur Gai.
Yes, that's another beautiful song.
Yes,
Rishikesh Prabhu favorite song.
Yeah, this is another song. Nojiya Gundre Nityananda Mahajan Patiya Chinam Hoto Jive Karan श्रद्धावान जन है प्रभु रागाए भाई मागिए भिक्षा बोलो कृष्ण भजे कृष्ण करे कृष्ण শিক্ষা অপরাধ শূন্য হয় লহ কৃষ্ণ নাম কৃষ্ণ মাতা কৃষ্ণ পিতা কৃষ্ণ ধন প্রাণ কৃষ্ণের সংসার করো ছাড়িও না চার জীবে দয়া কৃষ্ণ নাম সর্বধর্ম সার very short and sweet and wonderful song. Lord Nityananda is, and another song, Lord Nityananda has opened up a marketplace. I mean, marketplace of the holy name. Tulsi kunjete name haat khuleche.
Prabhu, can you scroll? Prabhu, ನಂಗಷ್ಟಿಂದು ಇದು ಸಾಂಗ್ ಹೇಳಕ್ ಬರಲ್ಲ, ಆದ್ರೆ ಏನಾದ್ರು ತಪ್ಪಾದ್ರೆ ಇದು ಹೇಳ್ಕೊಡಿ ಪ್ರಭು.
No problem. You sing.
Okay. First, ಅಂತಾರೆ. Okay, 1 minute, Prabhu, 1 minute.
Ankari Nitai, Bahiri Nitai, Jogotamaya. Nagara Nitai, Puri Nitai.
ये तो नसीमा everywhere is नसीमा everywhere is
Anything, Prabhu? Thank you so much. Antare Nitai, Bahire Nitai, Nitai Jagatmaya, Nagara Nitai, Nagari Nitai, kataye kaya. Sadhana Nitai, Bhajana Nitai, Nitai Nayanatara, Dasadhikamaya Nitai, Sundara Nitai, Bhuvanabara, Nitai, Antara Nitai, Bahira Nitai, Nitai, Jagatamaya, Nagara Nitai, Nagari Nitai, Nagari Nitai, Kataye Kaya, Sadhana Nitai, sorry, Radhara, Madhuri, Anangamanjari Nitai Nitusa Seve Koti Sasadara Vadana Sundara Saka Saki Baladeve Radhara Bhagani Shama Sohavani Savas Sakhi Gana Prana Jana Janhara Labari Mandapa Sajani Shri Srimani Mandira Nama Ananda Nitai, Vagira Nitai, Nitai, Jagatamaya, Bahira Nitai, oh sorry, Antare Nitai, sorry, which one is it? One song. Scroll to okay, 1 minute down, bro. Down. Scroll down, bro, 1 minute. The first paragraph, like Antare Nitai. Okay, 1 minute, another one. Another one. Scroll, bro, scroll. Okay. Nagara Nitai, Nagari Nitai, Nitai Kataye Kaya, Nitai Sundara Yogapita Dare Ratna Simhasana Seje, Vasana Nitai Bhushana Nitai Vilase Sakira Maje, Kikahi Bahara Nitai Sabara Anki Mukha Savanga Nitai 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 Nutaranga Ananda Nitaram Madara Nindare Nitai Jagatamaya Ananga Nitare Harang Anari Nitare Nitai Kaye. Sorry, which one? First one. Okay. Nitai Bolia Tu Bahu Tuliya Chaliba Vrajara Pure Dasa Vrindavana Ye Nivedana Nitai Chado More. Can you scroll up, Prabhu? First floor. Anantar Nitai Bhagire Nitai Nitai Jagatamaya Nagara Nitai Nagari Nitai Nitai Kae Kaya. That's all, Prabhu. Hare Krishna, Jai Shri Prabhu.
So,
Can
yes, Prabhu. That was very nice.
we can read one by one. So, translation. First one. Everyone says it. Nita is my relative principles, my object of worship and object of worship and screen. Okay, object of worship and the light of my eyes. Nita is in all 10 directions. In fact, he fills all the three worlds. Next, who wants to continue?
Nitai at Ananga Manjari eternally serves sweet Srimati Radhika. He is non different from Baladeva, whose beautiful face resembles millions of moons and is surrounded by Sakhas and Sakhis.
The sister of Radharani, Anga Manjari, is very dear to Sri Shyama, and she is the life and soul of all Shaktis. She decorates the arena of the temple named Mani Mandir.
Which one? Fourth one, is it? Nitai sustains the yoga feet and becomes a throne for the Lord to rest on. Nitai is also the dress and ornament. He enjoys pastimes with the Sakhis. What more can I say? Nitai is the eyes, mouth, and limbs of everyone. Nitai, I see only Nitai dancing. Raising my hands and chanting Nitai, I will go to Braj. I, Vrindavan Das, only request Nitai to kindly never leave me. Yeah. Nityananda
It's a
Ram ki
nice
jai.
song. Very good.
Vrindavan
It's
Das
a
Ram ki jai.
very beautiful song.
Very nice song.
Very
The
beautiful.
tune is very
Very good.
catchy.
Yes.
Antare Nitai, Bahiri Nitai, Jagatamai. Very nice singing also, Vivek Prabhu. Very nice.
Thank you so much, brother.
Very nice. Very good.
Prabhu, shall we go for this? Borosuke Khabar Guy, if you can.
Yeah, very nice song that also. Today morning we were singing that song in the temple here.
Oh, Prabhu, you are. Prabhu, you are free?
Down. Okay, yeah.
So,
Yeah, in the
who
temple
was
we were
singing?
singing this
You
song.
are Rishikesh Prabhu, huh?
No, Prabhu.
Oh,
Like, oh, you, Shamananda Prabhu, you can lead one kirtan for us today.
There's a very nice song
Your kirtans were
called
very nice.
Nitai Gunamani.
yes, Prabhu.
There's also a very nice song, Gunamani. Yes, it's a very nice song actually. Composed by Lotan Das Thakur. Nitai Gunamani Amar, Nitai Gunamani, Ania Preme Rabanya, Vashailo Raboni, Premer Banya Loya Nitai, Ana Gauro Deshe, Dubilo Bhakot Gana, Dinahin Bhache, Dinahin Patito Panor Nahi Bache, Brahma Dulabha Prema, Shobha Kare Jache, Abodho Koruna Sindhu, Katiya Moha, ঘরে ঘরে বুলে প্রেম আমি আরনা লোচন বলে মোর নিতাই যে বানা বুঝিল জানিয়া শুনিয়া সে আত্মঘাতী হইল নিতাই গুণমণি আমার নিতাই গুণমণি Ania Pene Abanya, Basaino Amani. Very nice song. So I think Swami Prabhu is busy cooking, huh?
Very nice, Prabhu.
Oh, that was really
Cooking, huh?
Ami Prabhu is our expert chef. He is always cooking.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Radharani's personal servitor. Cooking such variety, nice items. Radharani's personal servitor in the kitchen, huh?
item always. One item day.
Maybe you are the spoon which Radharani uses to cook nice dishes for Krishna. My Lord Nityananda, the jewel of all virtues, my Lord Nityananda, the jewel of all virtues, has brought the flood of ecstatic love of God that has drowned the entire world, bringing this overwhelming deluge of prema when he returned to Bengal from Jagannath Puri on Lord Chaitanya's order. Nitai has inundated the assembly of devotees. The fallen non-devotees did not drown, however, but remained floating on that ecstatic ocean. Lord Nityananda freely offered this exalted prema which is difficult for Lord Brahma to attain, even to the fallen and wretched souls who did not desire it. The ocean of mercy had formerly been sealed tight, but Nitai cut a channel in its boundary to allow the great flooding waves of Nityan's prema to splash from house to house. Lochanda, the last line is very nice. Lochanda says, whoever has not worshipped my Nitai or taken advantage of this excellent opportunity offered by him, knowingly commits suicide. Janiya Suniya Se Atmaghati Hoila. a very, very strong statement. One who does not worship Lord Nitai is committing suicide.
And brother of Krishna Goswami Govardhana fell down.
Who is Prabhu?
Brother of Krishna Goswami.
Oh, your voice is not audible. You can speak a little louder.
Wait, brother of Krishna Goswami, he fell down now because he didn't respected Nityananda Prabhu.
Nityananda Prabhu, yes. Krishna Goswami. বড় সুখের খবর গাই, বড় সুখের খবর গাই, সুরভি কুঞ্জে নামের হাট খুলেছে, খোদনিতাই খোদনিতাই, বড় মজার কথা তাই, বড় মজার কথা তাই, শ্রদ্ধা মূলে শুধ নাম সে হাটেতে দিখায়, শ্রদ্ধা মূলে নাম সে হাটেতে দিখায়, যত ভক্তবৃন্দ বসি, যত ভক্তবৃন্দ বসি, অধিকারী দেখে নাম বেঁচে দরদি, অধিকারী দেখে নাম বেঁচে দর খুশি, যদি নাম কিনবে ভাই, যদি নাম কিনবে ভাই, আমার সঙ্গে চলো মহাজনের কাছে যাই, আমার সঙ্গে চলো মহাজনের কাছে যাই, তুমি কিনবে কৃষ্ণ নাম, তুমি কিনবে কৃষ্ণ নাম, তুমি কিনবে কৃষ্ণ নাম, তুমি কিনবে কৃষ্ণ নাম, দস্তুরি লইব আমি পূর্ণ হবে কাম, দস্তুরি লইব আমি পূর্ণ হবে কাম, বড় দয়াল নিত্যানন্দ, বড় দয়াল নিত্যানন্দ, বড় দয়াল নিত্যানন্দ, বড় দয়াল নিত্যানন্দ, শ্রদ্ধা মাত্র লয়ে দেন পরময় আনন্দ, শ্রদ্ধা মাত্র লয়ে দেন পরময় আনন্দ, একবার দেখলে চোখে জল, একবার দেখলে চোখে জল, গৌর বলে নিতাই দেন সকল সম্বল, গৌর বলে নিতাই দেন সকল সম্বল, দেন শুদ্ধ কৃষ্ণ শিক্ষা, দেন শুদ্ধ কৃষ্ণ শিক্ষা, জাতি ধন বিদ্যা বল না করে অপেক্ষা, জাতি ধন বিদ্যা বল না করে অপেক্ষা, অমনি ছাড়ে মায়া যান, অমনি ছাড়ে মায়া যান, গৃহে থাকো বনে থাকো না থাকে জঞ্জাল, গৃহে থাকো বনে থাকো না থাকে জঞ্জাল, আর নাই কলির ভয়, আর নাই কলির ভয়, আচন্ডালে যে নাম নিতাই দয়াময়, আচন্ডালে যে নাম নিতাই দয়াময়, ভক্তি বিনোদা কি কই, ভক্তি বিনোদা কি কই, নিতাই চরণ বিনায়ার নাই আশ্রয়, নিতাই চরণ বিনায়ার নাই আশ্রয়, বড় সুখের খবর গাই, বড় সুখের খবর গাই,
বড় সুখের খবর গাই, বড় সুখের খবর গাই। হরিবো।
I'm singing news of
Very nice
great
song.
happy tidings. Lord Nityananda himself has opened a marketplace for the holy name in Trayodashi.
The news of its great results is that he is selling the pure holy name in the marketplace for the price of only one state.
Business dealing going on.
Lord Nityananda, the proprietor of the market, seeing all the devotees become attracted, is selling them the holy name after bargaining with them.
Bargaining also going on, so it is a marketplace. Not some, it's a market, so bargaining is going on, and Nityananda is selling the holy name just for one space.
Oh, brother, if you want to buy the holy name, then you go with me. We must go with the presence of the great soul, Nityananda.
You will buy the name of Krishna. I will take my commission, and all of our desire will fulfill.
You see, there is commission also. See, referral, referral code, referral system. Referral system over
Yeah.
here also. If you take somebody to Nitai, and then so you will get some commission from Nitai, some extra mercy.
Business.
Business dealing, transcendental business.
Transcendental business of Nityananda Prabhu.
Lord Nityananda is greatly merciful. Taking only one state, he gives the highest ecstasy. I mean, there's a discount going on, the biggest, heaviest discount. If Nitai sees only one tears in the eyes while chanting the name Gora, then he gives all resources to that person. He gives the pure
teaching of Krishna to everyone and does not care for one's birth, wealth, knowledge, and strength.
Now giving up the illusory snare of Maya, either remain in household life or in the forest as a sannyasi, for no more troubles remain.
There is no more fear of the age of Kali. The merciful Nityananda gives the holy name to even the Chandalas.
Very good.
Bhakti Vinod calls out, except for the lotus feet of Lord Nityananda, there is no other shelter.
So Bhaktivinoda
Hari Bol.
Thakur is taking the best use of this referral code. He is using this referral code. This is the referral code. Nitai Charan Binayar Nai Ashray. He is the referral
Nitai
code.
Charan Binar
So
Nai
he's
Ashray.
shouting out the referral code. Come on, come on, come on. There's a discount over here. Sale for you. Come to Lord Nitai. You come, you take the holy name from Nitai, I get my commission. Both of us are happy. All of us are happy.
Very good.
Hari Bol.
Jai,
Wow.
Nityananda Prabhu ki jai.
Hari Bol.
So who asked the question about the fasting? Is he there or left?
Mohit.
Varun Prabhu or Mohit? Who asked the question?
Prabhu, me Prabhu. Mohit Prabhu.
Oh, you're here, huh? Both of you are here. Okay. So, what is your question about? You have confusion about the break fasting,
Yes,
is it?
like in Krishna Janmashtami, it's said like we have to break like using those which we need to take only on Ekadashina Prabhu. And for some they tell we need to break using grains. Some as non-grain and some as grain. That one Prabhu doubt.
So, any fasting that you do until evening, any fasting you do until evening,
Yes, Prabhu.
that is the sunset or dusk, that is Ramanavami, Gaura Purnima, Narashima Chaturdashi. That is until the evening. Ramanavami also until evening. Narashima Chaturdashi also until evening. Gaura Purnima also until evening. These three fasting, then anything goes until evening, we always break it with Anukalpa. That means Ekadasi Prasad. So we take grains only next day. Any half day fasting, you always break with grains. All the half day fasting, you break it with grains. Only exception is Varaha, Dwadasi, because you fast on Ekadasi day.
Yes, Prabhu. Yes.
You fast on Ekadasi day, that's why you eat Ekadasi. Otherwise, any half day, you always break with the grains. Krishna Janmashtami, you fast until midnight. That's only one fasting that, most austere. So that is, of course, Pandava Ekadasi is more than that, but we don't do much activities on that day. Krishna Janmashtami, we have a lot of activities with fasting. Clear?
Yes, Prabhu. Clear, Prabhu.
That's an easy formula. Anything that goes until evening, always non-grains. Anything that goes until afternoon, always grains.
Yes, Prabhu. Now I remember.
Yeah. Okay. So any questions?
Prabhu, and also Krishna Janmashtami fasting they tell, yes Prabhu, it's like 20 crore Ekadashina Prabhu. Like Pandava Ekadashi, what will happen there Prabhu? You said it's more.
What is that?
Like Ekadashi, you said Prabhu that where we do fasting is more than Krishna Janmashtami no Prabhu.
Yeah. So what is your question?
Which Ekadashi you said Prabhu, that one?
Which Ekadasi? That is Pandava Nirjala Ekadasi.
Okay, Prabhu.
That will come in the month of May.
Okay, Prabhu.
hot summer. The peak summer, you have to fast without water. That is the thing.
Prabhu, like what is the fasting rule in Radhastami?
Half day, any half day is grains.
Yes, Prabhu.
Any half day is with grains.
Prabhu, I have one question regarding this Ekadashi. Can I ask?
Yeah.
Prabhu, when we read this Ekadashi narration, so we find that all Ekadashis this says that if we do not observe this Ekadashi, so we will remain sinful. Every Ekadashi says. So why? Like Pandav Nijlagadi says that if one execute this Ekadashi, so he'll be like completely he will completely free. But in next Ekadashi we see that it says that if one not observe this Ekadashi, so he'll remain sinful. So like what is the like is it contradictory or we understand?
Yes, this is a good
Our
question,
understanding is
Prabhu.
Every day you take bath, right?
Yeah.
Why you take to remove all the dirt, no? Then why you take bath
No,
next
like
day?
in the like first bath first bath is for the first day. On second day we'll take another bath because
So we are committing sinful reaction every second.
yes, that is also true.
Every second we are committing sinful reactions. See, but Vaishnava way of doing Ekadasi is not that, no. We really yesterday we were discussing Bhagavatam too much that we forgot that Parayan time. All of us.
Wow.
We were discussing Bhagavatam.
We forgot the parent time.
Huh?
We forgot the parent time. So so Ekadashi, there's no meaning of. I mean, the phala of the Ekadashi Virati is not. We don't get that.
We were discussing until 11 o'clock in the morning Bhagavatam. So we did not even feel the time was going. But of course, the Vaishnava way of doing Ekadasi is different. We don't do for any of the results. We are doing, we are fasting on Ekadasi only because the day is very dear to Krishna. And she is very dear devotee of Krishna. And then we are fasting on that day. So we don't need to worry about whether the sins are... Actually, the devotee doesn't commit any sinful activities. Who says that? The devotee does not commit any sinful activities. Who says that? Bhagavatam. Who says normally devotees don't commit any sinful activities? No. This Yamaraj is telling... Yamaraj is telling Yamadudas. Normally, Vaishnavas do not commit any sinful activities. Even if they commit any sinful activities because of their, like past reasons or whatever, they will not get the reactions. Go to 6th canto, 3rd chapter. Verse number... around 25, 26, around that. Let's find out 24, 25, 26, this area somewhere.
The book here.
26.
Generally, they never
26,
commit
Prabhu,
sinful
yes,
activities.
yes.
Read this.
26. Considering all these points, therefore, intelligent men decide to solve all problems by adapting the devotional service of chanting the holy name of the Lord, who is situated in everyone's heart and who is a mine of all auspicious qualities. Such persons are not within my jurisdiction for punishment. Generally, they never commit sinful activities, But even if by mistake or because of bewilderment or illusion, they sometimes commit sinful acts. They are protected from sinful reactions because they always chant the Hare Krishna Mahamantra. Yes, Prabhu.
Prabhu, you are
So,
muted.
Prabhu, you are muted.
yeah, some network problem. You read that translation?
Yes, Prabhu.
So the devotees does not commit any sinful activities, but even if by mistake or because of bewilderment or illusion, they sometimes commit sinful acts, they are protected from sinful reactions because they always chant Hare Krishna mantra. So the devotees normally we don't really care whether we are doing fasting or not fasting, whether we are, like we really don't care. But thing is that we are doing it because Krishna is happy. Krishna likes Ekadasi, so we are fasting on Ekadasi day.
Prabhu, like in this case, like all these karmi type of people, if they are doing this fasting, they are following Karma Kanda section, right? We are not following Karma Kanda section, right?
Yes. Yes. Ekadasi has Karma Kanda stories also. But we don't really, in fact, I don't even know all the stories. I never read all the stories. I
Yes,
never
Prabhu.
paid attention to all the stories. I don't know what is Ekadasi means. I really don't know. I never wanted to know what is meaning of one.
I used to read them, but now I just hear the Nimanitaya Prabhu because he made he video of every Ekadashi story. So now I just hear him reading.
Okay, I did not even, I don't do that also.
Yes.
So we don't need to really worry about all these things because Krishna likes it, he does it. One thing in Jagannath Puri temple, there is one small shrine for Ekadasi Devi. You know that?
Yes.
There is
Oh,
a
small what?
small shrine. That actually small shrine means like a small, what to say, that Singhasana for Ekadasi Devi. So since Ekadasi Devi is there, and they say that there is no Papa Purush coming to Jagannath Puri. So nobody in Jagannath Puri fast on Ekadasi day. Ekadasi day they eat grains. Jagannath Puri Vasis. Of course, we cannot imitate this because our Prabhupada said something, we have to follow that. But they are saying that since Ekadasi Devi is here, we don't need to fast on Ekadasi day. They eat grains, full grains on Ekadasi day also.
Even to I've heard that in Jagannath Puri, even if they eat a fish, so they will not get the reaction because they're in the Jagannath Puri.
That I don't know, but Prabhupada said that do not imitate them and do not chastise them, criticize them. Prabhupada said that. Whether they go back or don't go back, we don't know. But one thing is that they are already liberated. They are all 400. They are all liberated people.
Because
So
Prabhu, like we does not insult them because they are Dham Vasi, right? Then they are possibly Dham Aparat.
yes,
Something like
they
that.
are all actually pure devotees. So, so that's why when you go to Dham, don't try to understand them. Just do what your guru said. Whatever Prabhupada said, you just do this. Don't try to imitate them and then become Mayavad. So we cannot do that. Okay, is it okay, Devalai Prabhu?
Yes.
Yeah, there is a question
Prabhu.
from Aero Prabhu. Who is considered as Vaishnavas? Aren't they the highest of others? How do we see ourselves? We serve a pure Vaishnava, so are we also Vaishnavas? Do we pursue after it? Or what are we to be considered? So anyone who accepts Vishnu or Krishna as supreme person is a Vaishnava. Anybody who accepts Krishna, supremacy of Krishna is a Vaishnava. There is no doubt about that. In that case, we are Vaishnavas. We are worshipping Prabhupada, a pure devotee. So we are Vaishnavas. We are worshipping Supreme Bhagavan Krishna. So we are Vaishnavas. No doubt. But what kind of Vaishnavas? That is a question. There are three kind of Vaishnavas: first class Vaishnavas, second class Vaishnavas, third class Vaishnavas. What is it? 11th canto. Arche Vishnu Siladir. 11th canto, 17th chapter. Sorry. You can go to 11 to 11 to 45, 46 you read. Yes, Prabhu. You read this. Yero Prabhu, you are there? You want to read this? You are there? Yeah, you can read this.
Yes, thank you, Prabhu. Translation. Shri Havir said, I can see that. Shri Havir said, the most advanced devotees is within everything, the soul of all souls, Supreme Personality of Godhead, Shri Krishna. Consequently, he sees everything in relation to the Supreme Lord and understands that everything that exists is naturally situated within the Lord.
So this is the topmost Vaishnav. The topmost Vaishnav is the most advanced devotee, sees everything, the soul of all the souls. You see Krishna everywhere. And you also see Krishna's relationship with everybody. And then you understand that everything is within Krishna. So he is actually advanced devotee, advanced Vaishnava. Next verse. Read this.
Translation. An intermediate or second-class devotee called Madhyama Adhikari offers his love to the Supreme Personality of Godhead, is a sincere friend to all the devotees of the Lord, shows mercy to ignorant people who are innocent and disregards those who are envious of the Supreme Personality of Godhead.
So this is second-class devotee. When it's a second-class devotee, he is sincere friend of all living entity, and then he differentiate people. Oh, he is ignorant, he is good, he is bad, he is envious. He see differences, but he is intelligent. That's why he is called a second-class Vaishnava. He is little lower than the first-class Vaishnava. This is also okay. Second-class platform also good. The next verse. It is.
Yes, thank you. Translation. A devotee who faithfully engages in the worship of the deity in the temple, but does not behave properly toward other devotees or people in general, is called a Prakrita Bhakta, materialistic devotee, and is considered to be in the lowest position.
So this is the third class Vaishnava. He will not behave well with other devotees. He always fighting and quarreling and then finding fault, and then he always accusing devotees. He think he is the best. And that kind of Vaishnava is third class Vaishnava. It is very, very low class Vaishnava. So otherwise, anybody who accepts the supremacy of Krishna or Vishnu is called as Vaishnava. So, but we have to elevate ourselves gradually from third class to second class to first class. Is it clear? Understood this point?
Yes, thank you, Prabhu. But why do we have to go this first phase? Why do we have to be why do we have to be arrogant and bad? Why can we skip that somehow or learn from others how not to be? Is that a phase we have to just go through?
Yeah, that is because we are conditioned by many lives, and then we are in a travel, you see. we are traveling through different births. You can go to Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavatam 293, 29, go to 292, 292, 293 to the two verses. Read this.
Translation: the illusionant living entity appears in so many forms offered by the external energy of the Lord. While enjoying the modes of material nature, the engaged living entity misconceives thinking in terms of I and mine.
So when you are enjoying the modes of material nature, when you are enjoying this material world, then you think in terms of I and mine. So when you think as I and mine, then you quarrel, you become envious, you get angry, you get pleased, and then you become emotional, and then so you want to love, you want to hate. So all these things happens when you are in the modes of material nature. Next verse, 9 to 3. Yeah, read this.
As soon as the living entity becomes situated in his constitutional glory and begins to enjoy the transcendent beyond time and material energy, he at once gives up two misconceptions of I and mine, and thus becomes fully manifested as the pure self.
So once you understand who you are, that is when you understand your constitutional glory, that you are a servant of Krishna, then you begin to enjoy the transcendental happiness. Then you don't want to enjoy this material world. Then you give up the consciousness of I and mine. To enjoy that, to understand your constitutional glory, the spiritual master asks you to chant Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, and then do devotional services and different services. Then gradually you come out of your I and mind consciousness. So as long as you are in I and mind consciousness, then you want to quarrel, you want to fight, and all these things happens. So you need to advance to next level. Then you can come out of your, like a bodily platform. You understood, Prabhu?
Yes, thank you, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna. Okay, then I think we can stop here, because we just discussed the glories of Lord Nityananda very well. And I did not know there is a great singer within Vivek Prabhu. Today we found out. You are hiding your talents. Today it came
Yes,
to
very great singer, Vivek Prabhu.
today your original self came out.
Devolve.
No, Prabhu, no, really no. I used to think that I can say today the song. So I go to search and I learned that also.
Yeah, these songs are equal to Bhagavatam. There is no difference between our Vaishnava songs and Srimad Bhagavatam. Simply by reading our Vaishnava songs, you understand the purpose of Srimad Bhagavatam. So it's powerful. I mean, I'm just missing Jenny Prabhu today.
Yes, Prabhu.
Prabhu, he told me to tell you that because he had to take his child to school or something, and then he was telling that he will try to join, but I think he didn't get the time. So he was really sorry. He wanted to join, so he sent me a long voice message explaining this.
No, you ask him to record the Leela that he wanted to share and post here.
Yes, Prabhu. Okay.
Either audio or video, ask him to, so we can hear. We can also do Seva to Lord Nityananda this way by glorifying him. Thank you so much for joining me, glorifying Lord Nityananda.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Sadhu Sangha, really, we spent some time in glorifying Lord Nityananda, and thus we got.
Prabhu, I have a question, bro.
Yeah.
Prabhu, once you said that all these bhajan, they are like the expansion of Hare Krishna Mahamantra, right?
What is that?
All these bhajan, Vaishnava bhajan, they are like expansion of Hare Krishna Mahamantra.
I don't remember I said that. I said these are all
because this is what Tadvait Prabhu has said in lectures like 2-3 times. So I think Prabhu is mixing you and Tadvait Prabhu.
Oh yes, sorry.
I say that these are all non-different from Srimad Bhagavatam. Of course, they are not different from Hare Krishna as well, because anything in connection with Krishna is actually called as Kirtana. Cooking is also Kirtana, singing also Kirtana, walking also Kirtana, talking also Kirtana. If you are connecting with Krishna. Yeah, in fact, it is not even Hare Krishna mantra, it is more than that. It is Srimad Bhagavatam, it is Vedanta Sutra. It is more higher in philosophy. Of course, Hare Krishna mantra is higher. I am talking about the philosophy. It conveys the philosophy, you see. So they are very, very important. You must read all this and understand and realize and then follow the footsteps of Narottam Das Thakur, Bhaktivinoda Thakur, especially. These two acharyas. They have to try to observe the moods of Bhaktivinoda Thakur and Narottam Das Thakur. These are the experts of Gaudiya Sampradaya. Okay, so we stop here.
Prabhuji, like I have a last question. So this is a very short question I want to ask.
Yeah.
Prabhuji, like is Jomraj is some kind of Vaishnava?
Not some kind of Vaishnava, topmost Vaishnava.
Okay, sorry, I did not.
Mahajan.
He's a topmost Vaishnava.
He will now take me.
He also Mahajan, Prabhu.
Yeah, just go to the verse 6:3. Same chapter, 6:3. I think about 10, something around that. Just go to Bhagavatam, same thing, 6:3. Around that, just go to, I mean, not 10, around that. It's mentioned about just go to the translation.
Prabhu, Mahabharat, also in Mahabharat, there is some quotation which says Yamaraj is Mahajan. Can I
No,
share?
wait. No, that's data. Yeah, this one, 20:21. Read this. Sauro Prabhu.
Lord Brahma, Bhagavan Narada, Lord Shiva, the four Kumaras, Lord Kapila, the son of Devahuti, Swayambhuva Manu, Prahlad Maharaj, Janak Maharaj, grandfather Bhishma, Boli Maharaj, Sukhdev Goswami, and I myself know the real religious principle. My dear servants, this transcendental religious principle, which is known as Bhagavad Dharma, or surrender unto the Supreme Lord and love for Him, is uncontaminated by the material modes of nature. It is very confidential and difficult for ordinary human beings to understand. But if by chance one fortunately understand it, he immediately liberated, and thus he returns home back to Godhead. So Jamraj is speaking, Prabhuji.
Yeah.
Okay.
So these are all Mahajans, and another verse Devale Prabhu is saying is Tarko Pravishtaha Sudaya Vibhina, that verse. Maybe you can share that verse. They can see that Mahajana Yena Kadasapanta.
And Prabhuji, like one more important thing, Jomraj is like a post or it's a person. Means like we know Indra is a post, anyone can become Indra. So Jomraj is a post or some person.
He's a person. Yamaraj is actually a post. Yeah.
So anyone can be, any Jiva can be Jomraj, right?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay, Prabhuji. Thank you.
You are showing the verse Mahajana Yena Kadasapanta.
How I'm gonna find it, Prabhu?
You Devale Prabhu, where? You want to show the verse? Where is it? Why is he quiet? He said he want to show the verse. What happened to him?
So actually, Mahabharat, that verse actually it is indicating that verse, Srimad Bhagavatam. I saw. So yes, I don't know what are you speaking.
No, that verse is there. I'll show you. That is Tarko Pravishtaha Sudayo Abhina. It goes like that. It should be in the Chaitanya Charitamrita. 387. Let's go to Chaitanya Charitamrita, Madhya-lila, 17th chapter, 186. Madhya 17, 186. Read this, Devalaya Prabhu. This is the verse you are talking about?
No, Prabhu, actually, it was Srimad Bhagavatam, Mahabharata in Yudhishthira Maharaj, was saying.
Read
So it's
this.
different. Okay. Dry arguments are inconclusive. A great personality whose opinion does not differ from other is not considered a great sage. Simply by studying the Vedas, which are variegated, one cannot come to the right path by which religious principle are understood. The solid truth of religious principle is hidden in the heart of an unadulterated, self-realized person. Consequently, as the Shastra confirm, one should accept whatever positive path of Mahajan devotee. Yes, this is the verse actually. Mahabharata Purva Yudhishthira Maharaj. Yes, yes, yes.
This
Thank you, Prabhu.
verse.
Yes, Prabhu, yes.
Mahajana yena kadasapanta. It means you have to follow the footsteps of Mahajan. So who are the Mahajan? The 12 people. And then those who are following them also Mahajan, Mahatmas. Krishna says Mahatma, right? So even Vyasa name also not here. That is a very interesting point. Sukadeva Goswami is there, Vyasa is not there. Okay then. So, Sarva Prabhu, can I take your permission?
I have no one to give you permission, bro. I am so low class person. You are saying.
No, yeah, maybe I have some last question or something.
No, bro, it's blessing to get your association. Thank you. Haribo.
Thank you for joining. I'm so happy that in your association we discussed about Lord Nityananda, and thanks for helping me to purify myself. Hare Krishna.
Thank you
Hare
so much for
Krishna,
the
Dandavad
blessing.
Pranam. Jai Srila Prabhupada.
Jai
Thank you very much,
Hare
Prabhu,
Bol.
for this
Jagat
opportunity.
Karobi